Hello everybody, welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. I'm Rob.
I'm Mel.
And we're continuing our playthrough of Sword Sorcery, Ancient Chronicles. And today we're playing the side quest, or Quest X. Quest 10, I guess. I don't know what's happening, but we're going to go down in some mine shaft or something and see what's going on. Yeah, if you're looking for the previous episodes, they're down in the video description in a playlist link. If you're looking for the next stream, it's scheduled. It's 2 days from now, and you can already set a reminder for it. Best way to find your way back is hit that subscribe button, of course. And as you're being reminded on the screen there, hit that like button. Helps other people find these videos on YouTube. And thank you to everyone that supports us on Patreon and our YouTube members. And hello, everyone who's watching live and watching later. Ninja Art, happy Saturday.
Yes,
hello.
Happy Saturday to you. Hello.
Hello, hello. Yeah. Just want to check one thing. Yeah, okay. We're good. We're good. Okay. So yeah, let's get into it, I guess.
Matthew, hello.
Hello, Matthew. Good luck today.
Thank you.
And we may need it. We're playing the Quest X Act 1 Eight-Legged Freaks, which on the map here, we were last doing the Mantis City Capital. And the next place we would normally go is the Aspides Temple, and then eventually the Serpent Citadel, and then the Mouth of Doom. But from the last journey that we did at the end of the last stream, we were able to go to the Abandoned Mines, which that's a typo. It should say Quest X right there. But that's where we are. So some kind of side quest thing. I'm sure there's probably multiple ways to get there. And this is how we got there, was from that Mantis Capital. So, Eight-Legged Freaks introduction. Determined to gain the reward promised by the Dwarven bounty, the heroes stand before the abandoned mine, steeling themselves to destroy creatures that lurk within. Just outside the mine gate, a wooden sign dangles from rotting fastenings bearing the following ominous words. To receive the reward, hunt down and destroy each bloody nest that dwells within. P.S. The Nilmerg Dwarven Mining Company community assumes no responsibility for wounds, maiming, or death suffered upon entrance to this mine. May the fates shine upon you. See quest objective in Special Quest Rules. Special Quest Rules are event cards. Here, we can make it bigger. Event cards ignore enemy spawn from all events except story events.
Okay.
Ignore enemy spawn from all events except story events. Hopefully remember that.
Well, only this. Okay. Hopefully they didn't put any in there.
So story events will do it from the Book of Secrets.
Yes.
So basically any event card we just ignore when it has a spawn formula on there. Right. But in the Book of Secrets we follow. Shadows. If there are 4+ heroes and at least one hero is soul rank. No. If there's at least a hero with soul rank 4+, spawn additional enemy each time a 2+.
Okay.
2+ shadow is revealed. So we ignore the first line, but the second line we do.
Yeah, because we're both at rank 4.
Yeah, if there's at least one here with soul rank 4+, we're both at 4, spawn an additional enemy each time a 2+ shadow is revealed.
Okay.
Okay, so that is on the map. That's when it's saying these ones that are, oh, they're not even there on the map.
They're not even there, but
if we scroll up here, we probably see, like anytime it shows like this little 2+ here, we do that, but we don't have any on our setup yet. Man, we got to remember these rules as we go.
Okay.
Quest objective, defeat 4 nests. Once all 4 nests are defeated, go to 10.14. So we'll keep like a die or something tallying them. Or I don't know. Or I can maybe put it on screen or something.
There's a yellow one right there.
Yeah, I know, but
you don't like that color?
That's my roll. My roll for randomly choosing stuff. It's my loaded die. I mean my. I'm just joking. Yeah, we'll just use this die.
Okay.
Black one there.
Dragon, hello.
Hello, Dragon. Good day. Okay, so we have to defeat 4 nests. Once all 4 nests have been defeated, so there might only be 4 nests that even happen. But go to 10.14 in the Book of Secrets. Quests fail if at least, if the last event card is discarded, or all heroes are ghost souls. That's normal stuff.
Okay.
Mel's already done the event deck. We got the enemy deck set up.
But just to note, the event deck is small. I mean, it may.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Right
Sorry.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
it's
very small.
So I'm assuming there is a story event in there, story event 1. I'm
So that
assuming.
could add more cards.
Yeah. Or the book. There's a lot of waypoints on the board.
Dragon just says, loaded die. I thought you just edited the stream. On the fly editing.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
so good. I edit with my mind. I was only joking. All right. Map tiles 5A, 13A are in place, set up. We keep aside 6A, 9B, 10B, 11A, 12A, 15B, 16B, 16A, sorry, 18B. All these are set aside. So the map is only 2 tiles. It's going to get big.
Yeah.
Or maybe not. Maybe you only see certain ones based on which path we've chosen. We've seen it before where it doesn't pull them all in.
Mm-hmm.
That's normal. So we got 2 locked doors and open shrine. We put 0 shadow tokens out, but the shadow token pool is built up of, for 2 to 3 heroes, 1 enemy, 1 double enemy, and 1 champion. So no funny quest business. And we only have 1, 5, and X waypoints, so you know the Book of Secrets is going to add like
because if you
3, 4, 6.
Yeah, if you scroll down, you see like them all. So
yeah, you know there's going to be more added to the map. Night is a thing that is not in. Oh, it is in there. It is in there. Number 5. Let's see here. What else we got? Story event 1. All nests defeated. Okay, we have a little reminder there. So I'll keep this up on the screen for reference. So hopefully it'll remind me this whole nest defeated thing. We just got to remember the 2+ enemy things. We got to spawn an additional enemy because we're 1 person's at least at 4.
So that will suck if we do get the double enemy and then we have to technically spawn 3 enemies in that spot.
Yes. And then this enemy comes in with a power, and then we spawn another enemy who could have a power depending on his ability. So I think because we got to this side quest from the venture questing, which if we were good and we found all the things required on that little checklist card, we could have came to this quest a lot earlier. So I think that's why.
Yeah, it would have been a lot easier.
That's why I think it has multiple entry points because of all this rules. Like if you're at this soul rank or that soul rank, add this. So I'm sure you can either get here multiple times or maybe only once, depending on when you turn in that venture quest. Mm-hmm. We obviously took a while to do it. We turned it in late. That unlocked a side quest, which I really like, that little side quest check box thing where you're like trying to hunt down and find achievements. I feel like they had that in the first game, but only if you were a Kickstarter backer. You got these like, I think it was the Hollywood cards with like bounties and stuff. It's nice that in this, the retail box actually included a few of this venture questing stuff, which I really like. But the first one, you need to have gotten like special pledge tiers to get that stuff, I think.
And then I was just going to note, if you scroll back up to the enemies, just to say we do have all the enemies in there.
Oh yeah.
Because we have at least 1.
Add these enemies to the deck only if all heroes are soul rank 3+. Add these enemies to the deck only if at least half the heroes are soul rank 4+.
Yeah.
Which is this is how it balances for if you turned it in. You have multiple chances to turn in that quest, right? If you have it, so that makes sense.
So we have all these enemies in the game.
Classic knife fight in a phone booth scenario. Dan says, "What's a phone booth?" Tired of all these snakes in this mine. Joey, how's it going?
Hello, Joey. Hi, Dan and Yogi as well.
It's a wooden box for drug transactions and a sleeping spot for the town drunk.
Oh gosh.
Oh, I know those. Okay.
Do you frequent them often?
Used to. And they tore them all down. All right.
Okay. I think we're good. The only thing that I said to Rob that I'm going to note is I have put my gems beside my weapons so that I remember. If I just had them all kind of bunched up here, I won't remember. So my shield gives +1 if I roll a star, +1 hit and poison 2. And then my silver star main weapon gives, if I roll a star, +1 hit and fire 2.
What's your armor do?
My armor gives me +1 health and ignore break.
Yeah, so at the end of the last episode, we found some Dwarven Forge thing, and we're able to flip some of our crafted items. So Mel has every single one of her weapons and her armor crafted, or her shield/weapon. I've crafted my Ancient War Scythe, and we also were able to pay money to flip over the crafted ability, which is cool. So again, this is crafting stuff is new to this variant. We're finally getting to see it like really in action.
Yeah.
Which is a nice little reward to make it near the end of the campaign. They like let you buff up. So I have this crafted Onyx Gem level 2 attached to my War Scythe. which gives me, if I have a star, +1 hit and bleed 2 to the enemy, which is cool. But of course, I'm sure all the enemies are immune to bleed and body conditions.
And poison.
And poisons and things. So
and
we'll
fire.
See. So I am trying the new quest weapon we got. And I know there was some argument that because, or some discussion, I guess, in the last stream, because this doesn't have range. So it's still a two-handed weapon. I have to be in the space now, which so does Mel. So that just means we're together more and we go to the dominating, hopefully, a little more often. But the fact that it has 4 red dice and my other weapon was 2 red, 4 blue, I just want to try with 4 red and see how that goes. So I did spend all this money to craft this on this item. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I probably should have stayed with the trident. But again, like, it does give extra hits, but I still like the idea of rolling more dice, which more dice lead to more of these, or more red dice lead to more of these kind of abilities. So I should be able to get the extra defense. I should be able to get the extra critical and bleed. I should be able to hit another enemy in the same area with my weapon.
That's so good if that happens.
Which I feel like I can get more hits through than the enemy can, because this one let an enemy attack another enemy, but I found that was so situational. Because sometimes the enemy didn't really do much damage and stuff, because they didn't hit that hard with just their primary weapon or whatever.
Yeah.
So this way, hopefully I get to hit twice, so my damage is a little more than just enemy hitting another enemy. So I'm going to try it out. I've leveled it up, so again, I can get an extra hit if I get a star. So I figured rolling 4 reds and 2 blue versus 2 blue, or sorry, 2 reds and 4 blue, maybe I'll see stars and lightning more often and actually get the extra effects off more on this weapon. Yeah. So that's my theory.
I agree with you.
Plus this too, like, hopefully it lets me get the lethal off this more often when I use this, what's it called? Wrathful Blow to do my attack with lethal would be beautiful. So
I like that you also now have like a buffet of whatever you need at the time. You can spend, right? Stars and lightning for whatever you need. You have a lot of options for use of them.
These dice still have this, you know, trademark gremlin face on it that does a jack squat for me, and this sword and sorcery does nothing on my attacks. So
for sure,
there are 2 sides out of 10 that do nothing. But as you see on a red die here, like hits and lightning and stars, and on the other side, hits, lightning, stars. I guess maybe the stars are just as much as a blue die. I don't know. I know there's a table.
There's a table in the thing. I also
there's
just
2 stars there on that side.
I think there's more stars on this one, but
there's 3. I think it's equal.
I also just mean if you roll stars and lightning, you have a buffet of whatever you want to choose at the moment. I know obviously you're not going to always roll what you want, but
it is more stars on a blue die by 1. It's 3 stars on a blue die, 2 stars on a red, but the lightning on a red is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lightning on a red and only 2 lightning on a blue.
Oh, so it's 50% chance.
And the hits on a red die are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and hits on a blue die are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there you go. I think just like losing the +1 hit on this weapon that I had almost all the time in the 1 range, hopefully the few extra hits on a turn will kill the enemies quicker. Yeah, I might get hit a little more, but maybe we'll dominate a little more. We'll see. So yeah. All right.
I think we're good, right? Unless there's anything else.
Yeah, we don't even need to read the Book of Secrets yet, because it didn't tell us to start reading that. So we just know we got to kill nests.
Which there's none on the board yet. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So who's going first? What are we doing? Try to get waypoint 1 fired off?
Yeah.
We have a choice here. 2 different doors.
Yeah.
Oh, waypoint 5 is behind door 1. Waypoint X behind, or sorry, door 1, waypoint X. Door 2, waypoint 5.
So what door intrigues you the most?
Well, we're gonna let the chat decide, I think, because
that's a good option.
I maybe there's a way to get both triggered, but there's also waypoint 1 in front of this one, but you could skip waypoint 1 by going for this one.
But you could also just go to waypoint 1 and still.
I understand.
Yeah, I think that is the poll for the chat to tell us which door.
Yeah, I'm down.
What door do we follow? What's behind door number 1?
What door to choose? Left.
Brian says the phone booth is where superheroes get changed.
That's right. That is right.
Now Matthew, you smell right.
Matthew smells a dirty pole. Stinking dirty pole. All right, so you guys can choose. If you're watching this live, open up the chat. If you're watching on mobile, just expand it, whatever. And you should see a poll in there. You can click the left door or the right door. And that's which one we'll work towards. Doesn't matter who goes first. But yeah, we'll go for that one. Okay, while they're voting.
I guess we could go to a waypoint 1 while they're voting.
True.
1, 2, how many movement points? 3 still?
3. I also have an extra green shield, just so you guys know I'm getting 2 green shields every round, as long as I'm holding the Anomalous Shard permanent quest item. So I gotta remember to give myself 2 green shields every time phase, or refresh up to 2 green shields.
Okay,
yeah.
I could go to waypoint 1. That would give time for the chat to decide, and then you can go through the door of whatever.
1, 2, 3.
Because then I would be stuck there, right? And then you can open the door of whatever.
So
1, 2,
I'll
3.
read waypoint 1.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll give more information for those that come in and haven't voted yet.
That's true.
Waypoint 1. 10.1. Okay, let's get us started here. Finally, we're in the Book of Secrets. It took so long. All right, waypoint 1 of 8-legged freaks. The dusty table bears cracked lamps and a ratty scroll held open with chunks of unrefined ore. Written on the scroll in careful hand are the following words. These doors are the only thing that stand between you and the vermin-infested mines. Open them at your own risk. Lastly, a dwarven hint. Find at least 1 pickaxe and 1 torch to bear with you. Never descend into a mine without fire and a pickaxe.
Oh.
Place the Dwarven Pickaxe quest card in the Shrines area. With a Dwarven Pickaxe, 1 hit, 2 reds, double-handed weapon, 2 blue, 0 range. You can spend an action to discard 1 hindrance in range. And flip this card so you can get rid of like a difficult terrain or damaging terrain or whatever those kind of things are. 1 lightning gives you 3 hits versus minions. So this will help in this scenario if we're trying to defeat Ness. And if you're a dexterity or mage hero, you suck by trying to swing a pickaxe. It's heavy, I guess. So you're like a delicate dexterity or mage. You have to spend an extra paid action to hit with this. So this is going in the Shrines area.
Can you just tell me what's on the other side? Because it does say flip it after you get rid of it.
Oh, it just becomes a regular pickaxe.
Okay, I see.
Which is not as good.
I see.
A little less blue die, a little less hits.
That's so frustrating because I don't want this, but it's telling us we need it. So we're going to probably need it for the quest.
We just need to carry it. Maybe we don't need to use it.
Oh, I don't have any space.
Okay. Search for the torch card in the Emporium deck, and if available, place it in the Shrines area. Remove waypoint 1 from the quest.
Okay.
I have a torch already, but maybe there's another one. That's kind of neat. I didn't even see that in there before.
I don't even see a torch.
Smagby, I'll put that in a chat, a poll in a second. Your question. That's a good one.
I don't even see a torch. So maybe because you're already holding it?
Yeah, that's why I said if available.
Yeah.
You double check, there's only one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I went through both sides.
You want me to put us on a fake break and then we can steal another torch from the other Sword Sorcery box and pretend like we have to? And we'll trick everybody? I'm just kidding.
Brett made it. Yes. Nice, Brett.
Hey, Brett. Oh, yeah, I got to close the poll. All right, so let's close the poll for left door or right door. Last chance to vote. Last chance to vote, left or right. Get in the poll. I'm going to click end poll in a couple seconds. End poll. All right, let's see what we get. In the meantime.
Oh, that is an interesting question. It's a tough question.
Well, no.
Well, it's not tough, I guess.
I'll give my little standard, I'll try to keep it short, rant on when deciding between 2 games, but just for fun, he wants some help. So, which game to buy and play solo? Again, I know everyone watching live has not played both these games.
Or maybe has not played them solo to comment, but...
Okay, but just for fun, I'm going to put a poll in the chat. So Smagbees come in the chat and trying to derail our stream by asking Lord of the Rings card game or Journeys in Middle-earth for solo play. The reason why he's asking this, I'm assuming, is because we're playing both games right now on the channel going through campaigns. So if you're watching this in like 3 years and you're like, what the hell are they talking about these games for? I came here for Sword and Sorcery. That's why. So just for fun, he came in live and asked. Obviously, my stance is usually when someone asks me this game or that game, I usually just buy both. So I'm a bad person to ask because I don't like making choices like that. I just get both unless there's too similar. Those games are very different. Very different. Also, I hate recommending games to people like that because I don't know your budget. I don't know if you're going to buy expansions. I don't know what type of mechanics you like in games. I don't know if you like apps in your games or building decks. I don't know what's on your board game shelf. What do you already own that maybe you could play and fill the role of one game or the other? No idea. Can you find one on sale? Does your local game store have the other? You know what I mean? Are both available to you? How expensive is one game versus the other? There's like, what are your finances? You know,
there's a lot of factors.
There's so many factors that are personal to only you going into deciding on a game that it's only a question you should answer yourself. Use information by watching us play through games or review games or whatever, or other people do the same, or ratings online, or ask people in the chat, you know, what their favorite one is, or find a couple mechanics you like in other games and see which one is for you. Mm-hmm. But yeah, they're both awesome games. They both do what they do well, but they're very different. One's an app-driven adventure board game. The other one is a deck-focused, like deck building, questing, you know, card game. It's a living card game. It's a collectible card game. It's an expandable card game, whatever you want to call it, but it's strictly a card game. No miniatures if you paint miniatures. The other one has that added value if you like to paint. That adds more hobby time. But yeah, those are two drastically different games. Yeah, they both have the Lord of the Rings IP, but there's a lot of games with Lord of the Rings IP, and they're all completely different. There's like tiny little card games all the way up to super complex war games. Like it gets crazy. So, but out of those two, yeah, that's no problem.
No need to say sorry. He was totally joking.
Sort of.
Well, you can ask a question, and it's up to us if we answer or respond to you. So.
No, it's all good. I know that tough decision. I know the tough decision, but it's like you are ultimately the one who has to answer that. Because, you know, like I hate saying like, oh, you should get this one or that one. It's just like you get it and then you're like, oh, I didn't like this in the game. It's like, well, you should have done your research. Shouldn't take my word for it.
Also, I think people like to have reassurance on the game that they're thinking about purchasing. So
or they're just indecisive like me.
Yeah, but no, you're coming in here to say which one should I get. You might already have one in mind, and you're waiting for Rob to say get this one, so you can go, yep, okay, I'm right. I'm going to get this one.
Or he's just trying to find someone for his significant other to blame.
We don't know it's a he, so they right now.
That's why I said their significant other. Yeah. They to just blame us for their purchasing choice.
True.
Why have you bought 16,000 expansion packs for this game? Well, Rob told me to buy this one. I don't know. You can yell at him. Here's his email. You know, like this guy on YouTube told me to do it. It's out of my control. Hashtag Rob made me buy the wrong game. Yeah, exactly. And that's not a hashtag for a reason. Yeah. I've never seen a hashtag before.
People haven't really come in and said, I bought this game and I hate it. Thanks so much.
Yeah, I know.
We usually get the other way, but maybe they just leave at that point.
I have had people come in as I'm playing a game and describing a game, or we're playing a game saying, oh, I noticed you're playing this one, you're loving it. Or on our reviews for some of them, when we do those very rare reviews, there are people who comment like, oh, this one just wouldn't work for me, or I tried and I know this game's great, but like it just didn't fit my style. I had to sell it. Like, it's like no game is perfect for everybody. That's for sure. There's no such thing. But yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I think you can probably end the poll. It looks like
yeah.
It's there's a clear winner here.
Now
from the chat.
I knew this would happen. I wanted this. I should have said this all before I even put the poll in. But I knew this would happen because I've noticed over doing this YouTube thing for 8 or 9 years now, or something like that, is whenever we do, like, we used to do straw polls or whatever, or just someone coming into a stream, I can always tell you which way people are going to go because of where you're asking the question. So you came into a miniature filled adventure / dungeon crawling campaign board game and asked, should you buy a card game or a miniature filled adventure campaign game, right? So obviously people who are here watching this are fans of this type of game, and you're more likely to find people, if they're going to choose a game, who are watching a game that's similar, are going to tell you to buy the similar type of game, right? Because that's their taste.
Yeah.
So I knew Lord of the Rings LCG, the card game, would not get as many votes, not even close, because if you come into,
I was just going to say that.
If you come into an Arkham Horror, the living card game stream, or a Marvel Champion stream,
or a Lord of the Rings, the card game, like when we're playing that as well.
Well, that's like really obvious, Mel. Like,
yeah, I guess. Yeah.
That's like going into I see people going to, like, you know, Facebook groups and do the same thing.
Yeah, true.
Like, I'm here for the Sword and Sorcery Facebook group. Guys, I want to play Gloomhaven or Sword and Sorcery. Which one should I buy?
Yeah, you're right.
It's like,
It's very biased.
you know, you're going to get your answers like pretty biased, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah. So I figured that was going to happen. So you came to the wrong place to ask your question also.
Unless that was what you were hoping for.
Yeah.
So Lord of the Rings, Journeys to Middle-earth got 87% of the votes.
Yes. 87% want you to buy a miniature-filled board game on a stream about a miniature-filled board game.
I guess we need to try that again in a Q&A where it's more of a wide variety of people.
We just don't do the Q&As enough. I don't do the coffee chat streams enough where those are supposed to be there so that off-topic kind of questions can be asked and we can just rifle through them and stuff. But thank you, everybody, for that.
That was fun. Thank you.
Nice little side ring.
No problem. That was
Maggie,
fun.
it's all good. It was fun. As soon as I saw it, I was like, it's a funny thing we can go through right now. It's all good. All right.
Let us know your choice once you've decided. Yeah.
Oh. All right.
Okay. So what was our result? Sorry. For what door are we supposed to go through? It's off the screen. I can't see now.
It was.
I didn't even notice. The left door.
Left door was 60%.
Okay.
Do you have any? You have a paid action.
I have a paid action, and I could still dash in if needed. So I guess I could do that.
Trap.
Yeah. So paid action to open the door.
Here we go. First trap of the day.
Be good to me.
Poison darts. Quick duck. Each hero within 2 areas is attacked by soul rank. So 4
hits.
4 hits, and unless save, you suffer poison 1.
Okay, so I'm gonna do the save first. So for me, I need to roll a star, and I did not. So I get poison 1, and then I'm gonna go for 4 hits.
Yeah, good deal.
4 die. Hits. And I block all 4. Okay, that's a very good start. Okay, poison. Sweet. I can get rid of still. Okay. Then I have a dash. I guess I'll dash to Waypoint X. Is that a bad idea, do you think?
No.
I think it just gives
we're getting more things done.
Yeah, it gives you more information before your turn.
Waypoint X says 10.2. I gotta put my little bookmark in here.
Sorry, I just read Yogi's where he says sometimes people slip and fall and their credit card details accidentally get entered into the KDM store.
So what you're saying is no one buys that game on purpose because it's not that great? So it's only by accident? Or it's a very bad decision that it would only happen accidentally. No one would ever do that on purpose?
Shots fired, Yogi.
Pew, 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 pew. Shots fired, finger guns.
Oh, but he also does say technically if we start playing within the first hour, something is wrong.
Listen.
And Yogi says the same thing too. We don't take our first turn until at least 30 minutes in.
Listen, for those watching later who are pissed off that we went on a side rant, we got off topic, you have the beauty of scrubbing forward in the YouTube little time meter at the bottom of the video, which I know you know how to use. And people have gotten used to doing that, which is all good. Scrub through until you see us actually rolling dice and playing stuff. But it is a weekend daytime stream for us. We usually are less time crunched. That's why we play games like Sword and Sorcery here that take a long time. And it's already set up. We're playing already, so it's great. We're not in a rush. If it was a weeknight, I would not have stopped and probably answered that question unless it was at the end of a stream and it was still some time. Yeah. But on a weekend, I don't mind. And people watching later can scrub through it. And if you came here, you didn't click on, if you're watching this later and you clicked on this and saw it's like a 4 or 5, 6 hour stream to watch a playthrough of this game, I'm sure you can probably find an edited playthrough where people edit out all their thinking time and, you know, their mistakes and stuff like that, which we used to do. And you can find a playthrough, it's probably an hour and a half, 2 hours. And those videos exist probably, I don't know, but there's alternatives to go watch. So
we play live for a reason.
We play
so we
live.
can chat and interact with you guys.
Yes. So again, you guys, I know you're joking. I know people make jokes. So like, they're not playing.
No, I think they're being serious. Like it's fine. We can derail for the first half an hour to an hour.
But majority. No, well, I know. But the majority of people, and I always like to wait for people to show up because we're playing live, and it's always more fun. Everyone says it's more fun to watch live, hang out in the chat about the game, chat about other things with the chat, and chat with us. You know, as we play.
Yeah.
And if you're live streaming, there are some channels in all of YouTube that just live stream to avoid editing. So they start right away, they boot up their live stream, they play their game, and they shut off their live stream. That is just because they don't want to edit. So that they, boom, now they have a video, a playthrough done quick. Sometimes they just don't have an audience to chat with. That happens too. We used to be in that situation. But yeah, if you're not chatting with your chat and you're hanging out waiting for people to show up, I think you're doing it wrong.
I agree.
And we usually get really good feedback saying, keep discussing, keep ranting. I love these side things that break it up. You know, that makes it more interesting versus just head down playing a board game and not interacting with the chat. So
agreed. Keith, hello.
Keith, hello. How's it going? And Dragon says, goal of chat is to derail the game.
Yeah, I think
chat,
that is.
Chat wins a lot.
Yeah, you do.
I'm like the dog in that animated movie where it's like, squirrel. And I get very distracted. So, but again, I love the community. I love that this happens here. I wouldn't be doing this live if there wasn't the interaction with the chat, right?
Exactly.
That's what kept me doing it live versus majority of edited videos, which you used to do. And the rarity was live streams. They were like a special occasion kind of thing. But then it just became the live streams as we built the community. It just became way more fun to do. So selfishly, I'm going to chat with my chat while I live stream. So
exactly. And
a lot less people complain about it than they used to. But it was
I think they just know, right?
It was a thing for a while.
Unless they're new and then they start to realize.
Yeah.
But Jim also says in the chat, it gives us plenty of time to hit that like button. Thanks,
Correct,
Jim. Hit that like button.
Yeah. It's all good. It's all good. But feel free to ask questions about the game anytime. Rules, lookups, all that kind of stuff. That is never derailing it. I love getting those kind of discussions. You know, tell us you did something wrong. Give us suggestions. Ask why we went this way, not that way. Ask, oh, what does your weapon do again? All those kind of things. You know, people drop in going, oh, you missed this roll or this happened, you forgot about this, spending this lightning bolt, whatever. Feel free, if you know the game well enough, and if you don't, ask the kind of questions. Sometimes people in the chat can answer those questions, so that's the other reason doing it live is we can solve things and answer questions and get information passed around both ways during live stream, which is cool. All right.
Waypoint X.
X gonna give it to you. All right. A statue of a fierce dwarven miner armed with a massive maul towers over a line of waiting mine carts. Beyond the carts, decaying rails disappear into the darkness. A scroll pinned to a support beam by a rusting dagger warns, beware. By now, the railway switches are rusty enough to make a troll sneeze. Use the carts at your own risk. Once you climb aboard, you're at the mercy of the rails. If you care for your life, don't use them. Otherwise, all aboard and pull the lever.
Oh my God.
Any hero over this waypoint. Oh my God, I see what's going on here. This is the start of like a minecart thing. And it's probably going to extend, like, if you go that way. Okay, any hero over this waypoint can spend one paid action to mount a minecart and activate the lever by rolling one blue die.
Oh my God, I want to, but I don't know.
And depending on this blue die roll, if you get any of these symbols, you'll be going to this entry.
I do have a paid action, and I would still have my combat.
Speaking of derailing, let's see what happens here with this minecart.
I feel like I should just to see, right?
Use the rails.
I know, but it tells me not to. The book tells me not to.
Well, the warning. Let's read the sign on the wall with a rusty dagger stuck in it. So it says, "Beware. By now, the railway switches are rusty enough to make a troll sneeze. Use the carts at your own risk. Once you climb aboard, you're at the mercy of the rails. If you care for your life, don't use them. Otherwise, all aboard and pull the lever." So maybe the gremlin on the roll equals like you're dead.
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking.
And that's why this is right here open and ready to respond.
Here's what I'm thinking. We have a ton of souls. If I did accidentally die, I could definitely come back right away
but
where I was.
Also we have a giant enemy deck full of enemies that you could also die from. So accidentally blowing a life and having to waste souls to level up means when we're actually fighting a ton of those enemies.
Do you think I should not?
No, I think it's awesome and we should do it. It's a side quest. Who cares?
Okay,
YOLO.
I'll do it because I am so curious.
And I'm not going to put a poll in the chat because we all know what they're going to say.
Yeah, you're all going to tell me to go for it.
They're like, yeah, die.
I want to see.
They're like, in their game, they're like, I would never do that. But you guys, go ahead. Okay, go ahead. Roll your blue die.
Okay, roll my blue die.
Pull the lever. See what happens.
Hit and a star. I don't know.
So star is the result. 10.6.
That seems like a decent one.
Okay, looks like we're going to have some map tiles. After a long ride, the cart stops in a wide chamber with the ceiling held aloft by pillars of unworked stone and some shallow pits that look difficult to climb bare hand. If this is the first time reading this paragraph, take the following map tiles and place them on the table, not connected with any other tile. As shown, we need 11A, 12A, and 15B.
Okay, 11A, 12A,
yeah, so just make it
15B.
like here.
Okay, let's put this off to the side. These I'm going to put off to the side as well, but you can still see them there. Okay. You just show me the orientation
Actually,
of these.
I'm going to just put these shuffle them and we'll forget what they are, I'm sure, by the time that happens, whatever.
What is the orientation that these are going in?
Like so. 15B at the bottom.
15B
little nub pointing down. or the,
Is the X
the
pointing
letter
down?
pointing down.
Okay.
And then 12A above that, connected, and then 11A above that. So 12A, you just look for the 12A,
this way. Yeah,
and
sorry.
you put it like you see. I just look at the letters and the numbers, and normally it's not misprinted. So this
I
one
know.
just
I
goes-
was for some reason I was looking at it like
Nope,
that, like
just-
this.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, yeah.
Just look at the letters and the
I got
numbers.
you. Sorry.
There are some typos in here we found that where this doesn't line up to where it is on the image, which kind of sucks, but usually it's pretty good. We just, yep, the art matches. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Place the following elements as shown. Shadow tokens. Oh, so we need one of these shadow tokens. Goes here. We need a treasure chest here. We need two of those like blue difficult terrain or barriers or whatever they're called, the ones that don't let you cross.
One goes here and
One goes on the other
here.
side. So it's not letting us, no, it goes like
Sorry.
this. So it's on this side. So it's not letting us cross into here or cross to here.
Oh, so I probably
can't get in.
I probably fall down in there or something.
Or there's got to be another way to get there.
And I see a nest.
So yeah, and then the star spawn. Star spawn is open here, nest in the corner, and waypoint 4 down here.
And then I think there's another door, right?
Oh yeah. There's a door
That's
here.
a not locked door.
All right, so we got normal
God.
door, waypoint 4, star spawn gate open, 2 barriers, 1 chest, and 1 nest. Place the hero and his familiar or companions over the star spawn gate of the 12A map tile. That's all.
Whoa.
So I think randomly, based on your roll there, the lever would have done this track switching, which could have sent you to a completely different area of the map.
Which now, if you try to do that, you might not be with me.
So far, this is really cool, and we're barely into this, and I'm already like, I love what they're doing here. I think this is cool.
Oh my God.
By the end, will I love it? That's yet to be seen.
Okay. This is a huge problem because this nest.
Now we're separated. I know, Edgar. Where were you? You came in late, and you weren't here to be the logical and reasonable voice on our shoulder to tell us not to do this.
This is sick, though. I like this.
I know, it's cool.
Jackpot man. Hello.
Hello, Jack.
Okay. I have a combat action. So I'm just thinking about this nest, which is going to be an issue. I have
Oh yeah,
two...
not having range with nests, that's going to be a problem.
Yeah, I have 2 items that I can use that could hit the nest. So
But
I have
one's a consumable.
one's a
it's gone when
consumable. I
used.
probably should just use this one as my action because this can do at range 3. So I'm just going to put it here for 1 sec. So I'm going to do this as my combat action. I have no more paid action, so I can't focus, can't do anything like that. It's 1 hit, 4 blue die.
I also just realized we probably have to find like all 4 little areas. So this track switching, they probably each bring us to 1 nest place.
Oh.
So there's probably other ways.
I wonder if this brings us back up or something.
There's other ways. Like maybe this is 1 entrance. Maybe one of those options leads to death. The gremlin, right? The other 3 lead to 3 different rooms, but then there's other ways to get to like the 4th room or something.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm excited. If there's only 1 nest hidden in each area, this feels very like video gamey. I like it.
Okay.
I like it a lot.
So I have 1 hit, 4 blue die.
I forgot to put my bookmark in.
Oh my gosh, that's terrible. I got nothing.
Yep, that's blue dice for you.
Oh,
Hence why I switched my weapon.
Sorry, I
to
should have
red
done
dice.
this as well. I do every single time, which would have given me plus 1 more hit.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
even
yeah.
so, because
Okay.
that's just a 1
Yep.
cooldown. Even so, that's only 2 hits. I can't re-roll any
There's
of
no
this.
symbols on them, so you don't get fire or
No.
criticals or lethals or nothing.
No,
Okay.
so 2 hits. Oh, I didn't get the. Sorry,
Yeah.
I didn't get
what's
the
their
nest.
deal?
They have 1
armor,
armor,
right?
so the nest will just take 1 damage.
Woo! 5 health to go.
Oh my god. Where am I going here? Right here. We're gonna have more, so I'm just gonna put the nest with the. Okay, so then this is cooldown of 2. Okay, well, it is what it is. Okay.
Okay.
Done.
So I don't draw an enemy card. There's no enemies on the board, but you're gonna do whatever they do when they spawn some venoms.
At the beginning of each enemy turn, and when triggered, roll a red die.
Oh yeah, that's per hit.
Yep, couldn't remember. Oh,
2.
2 of these
2 venoms.
buggers. Okay, and then let me just get their card out because I don't 100% remember exactly when they go. They go, okay, so at the end of each enemy turn. So this is technically done, right? This is at the beginning of each enemy turn. So now they're here. So now technically at the end of each enemy turn, the venoms move up to 3 towards the closest hero. I'm going to jump on my board. And then
I think it's start of like
if
event.
movement. At the end of each enemy phase, heroes suffer poison per act for each event.
No. At the end of each event phase.
What did I say?
Enemy phase.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Completely different time.
Sorry. Event phase. Okay.
It's my turn?
Yeah. Wow.
Right.
That was a crazy turn.
I just have to be right back. 1 minute. All right, so Jackpot Man's asking, didn't catch the start. Where are you at story-wise? What's the goal of the scenario? This is side quest, I think, in the Dwarven Mines. Quest X. We are trying to go in the mines. I forget what we're trying to find down here, but there's like warnings.
4 nests.
Oh yeah, we're trying to kill 4 nests. And we're like in some abandoned Dwarven mines. That's basically all I remember, but...
That's pretty much all we know so far.
Well, there was stuff I know they were telling us at the end of the last scenario, last stream, but that was like a week ago, so I don't remember. But,
I don't know any of that.
Okay.
Okay, your turn.
All right, so I'm gonna go. I guess I can't even carry that thing.
Yeah.
I have 1, 2. Yeah, I can carry the axe. I'll pick this up and just throw it in my backpack. But I'm not going to equip it. I don't need to go through that door, right? I can just go around?
Yeah, you can, yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, if you dash.
I want to know what 5 is.
But you can get there. I feel like you don't have to open both doors.
Hold on, I want to read the Waypoint X thing to know, is it like once per... Any hero over this waypoint can spend 1 paid action to mount a minecart. Oh, okay. So there's ways you can do it repeatedly. Okay. So I don't have to do the minecart thing yet, but I want to know what like waypoint 5 is, because that's one way to reveal a nest. I could get to waypoint 5 by opening the door, but that leads to a trap. And that trap could mess and like screw up my turn too. But I could get damaged and rage a little bit, so that might be nice.
It's up to you.
Yeah, I'm going to take the gamble.
Now, I think I'm okay.
Yeah, I'll do a trap by opening the locked door. So 1, 2. Paid actions I have 2. So I could open that and dash. No, I still move if I'm in that space still, but I could be teleported. Like.
And if you teleport, you still have a dash action.
Oh no.
Oh.
This is what.
Oh no.
All right, spawn 1 enemy with a 1 power in the active hero's area, then unless that hero saves, activate this enemy.
Can you just double check? Because it did say ignore spawn. Did it say ignore all?
On event cards, right?
But did it say all things like including spawn?
Ignore enemy spawn from all events except story events.
Okay, so this isn't an event. Okay, I just want to make sure that. I just want to make sure for the wording.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Edgar, you're right.
Enemy
You knew
spawn
that
trap.
was coming.
Okay, enemy we get. Okay.
Okay, that's not bad.
It's not too bad, actually.
That's not too bad. Did you get the one, not the web?
He is going to spawn.
Oh, he's going to spawn with me.
No, in the active heroes. I just read it.
Oh, did it say? Sorry,
yeah.
sorry.
I just read this all. We've had this before, right? Yeah, and then I roll to save and he activates. Yeah, active heroes area.
Save. Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, of course.
Sorry.
It's a trap. It's like, why would the trap happen? Like, I open this door and a trap triggers. Like,
well, I thought
on
it just
you.
was spawned and it goes to the only open spawn.
I need his card.
Yeah,
and then I'm going to try to roll for save, looking for lightning. Nope, I did not get the lightning, so no save. So he's going to activate. And he is going to, at range 0, if the victim is slowed using trap, nope, it's going to attack with bite, which is 2 red dice. Hits for 3, so 2. And no light. Oh, it does have a lightning, so I'm poison 1. And then 1 armor blocks, okay. Then move away 1 area. Let's go this way, I guess. Or
oh, this is gone, sorry.
I could move him away this way, actually. Oh yeah, door's open for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that guy spawn activated. At least it didn't move me around.
And it didn't technically, you can continue what you were doing.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to fight him.
I know, that's true. Yeah, the fact he left my space is actually really good.
Yeah.
But he does this whole point, but again, who cares right now? So I'll continue my movement on to waypoint 5. And waypoint 5 says 10.3. A deep pit with a complex system of ropes and tackles. If this is the first time reading this paragraph, go to 10.15. 10.15. Soul nature choice. They're both neutral, so I can choose either one. Try to use the rope and tackle system. Go to 10.18, or leave the rope and tackle system as it is now. I'm gonna try. I think I saw 1 paid action. I haven't dashed or anything. Yeah.
Yep.
So I might be able to mess with it. All right. 10.18. With echoing noises, something stirs in the darkness of the pit. If the active hero has a torch card in his inventory, I do from the last scenario. Go to 10.19. Otherwise, go to 10.17. Thanks to the light of the torch, the hero dodges a dangerous tackle and manages to pull something up. A dead body hanging from the ropes, perhaps a previous adventurer with some usable equipment. The active hero gains 1 treasure.
Oh.
Okay, treasure. All right, let's get ourselves our first treasure of the day. Whoops. What is this? It's the voodoo potion, but it's green, so we'll hold it up here. Until the time phase, enemies attacking you suffer half of the HP you suffer.
Oh, that's neat.
So it's a consumable one-time use. Enemies attacking you suffer half the HP you suffer. So every time I get hit for like 1 or 2 health, they get hit back for half, and it's rounded up, I'm sure. It weighs something though, so I don't know if I want to carry it.
That's fine.
I want to keep the torch. I want to keep the dwarf and pickaxe, because something else might come up.
Something is going to tell you.
If you have the pickaxe, which maybe I might get lucky and I'll be the one interacting with that. And the other thing is my +1 green shields in the time phase, which I'd rather have. So I'm just going to leave this treasure on the ground, because I can only carry 3 items that weigh something, and that is 1. It didn't tell me to clear the waypoint, right?
No, because it did say if this is the first time, do this.
Oh, that's right.
Because maybe you want to do the other option.
Okay. But yeah, I can't trigger that unless I move back over it. And I think that's my movement. I have no range attacks to hit this guy. So I'm done. Encounter card. Oh, let's shuffle our first encounter card, right?
Oh, no.
No,
Okay,
I'm not going to waste that.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just looking at what it was.
Activate all strength enemies. Otherwise, activate up to 2 enemies. So we'll just activate.
Oh, sorry, this guy's got to go again.
Oh, yeah. Start of the enemy phase.
Yeah, at the beginning of each enemy phase, sorry. Roll a red die. 1 hit. Oh my god. And then he's just going to move on to me. I'm going to be in trouble fast with these things.
All right, so I'm going to activate this guy, who is 1/2 away. Attack with web, which is 1 hit, 3 blue dice. If he gets a star, he'll slow me. He did not, so it is 2 hits total. which armor blocks 1. And the shield blocks another.
No rage for you.
Nope, no rage for me yet. But poison will help with that. Okay, and then if the victim is slowed and are no other heroes in its area, move to engage and use and trap. Otherwise, attack again with web. Really trying to get me. So 1 hit, 3 blue dice. This time I'm slowed. No extra hits though. And that 1 hit's blocked by armor. So slowed. Boom. Okay. And slowed is the rolling every time. No, slowed is the only one action, like one.
Yeah.
Or one activity. One activity.
Either movement, paid action, or combat.
Yeah. Okay. So get rid of that.
Okay.
All right.
Event phase. These guys go at the end of the event phase, so we'll do
okay. Event. First. Volcanic activity for each area containing at least 1 character, and the character is like anything in this game, right? Enemies, heroes. I don't know about minions though. I don't know.
I believe they are because they have the I don't know, actually, you're right.
A hero, companion, enemy, familiar, or minion.
Okay.
Boom, all covered. A piece of plastic. Well, I guess, or tokens, I guess. Okay, at least 1 character. Roll 1 blue die. If a hit, all characters in that area suffer KO and fire 1.
Okay, do you want to start?
I'll start with me. I got a hit, so KO.
I think it was on fire.
Fire 1. So I suffer a damage.
Over here.
And that rages 1. Okay.
Spider?
Spider.
No
Nothing.
Hit. Nest?
Nest. No hit.
Me.
No hit.
Okay.
All right, just me. Okay.
Okay, the end of the event phase, I'm going to suffer poison 1 for this, but I'm already poisoned. I think I'm just going to take 3 damage.
Yep, that's correct. And then they go away?
And they go away.
Yeah, doing nests when we're separated is going to be rough.
Yep.
You just need to kind of
I just got to kill it. But the problem is I'm going to move in here to kill it, and then this is going to spawn, and it's going to spawn 1 or 2 or 3 enemies as well.
Oh, yeah.
But it's okay. I'll just try to do what I can.
Wow.
Yeah, this was a bad idea. But I don't think there was...
Go to the door and run. But then again, we got to beat the nest, so...
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you.
No, we'll see what happens here. Okay.
Maybe I can get to you, but
time.
This turn. Time.
This is going to flip.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to flip my thing.
Go to 1. I'm going to suffer 1 damage for poison, so I'm going to 4, and then I'm going to roll for a save.
So for 1 for fire.
Star. I did not get it.
Reach 2. Poison. Suffer 1. I go to 3. Rage. Try to save for poison. Look for lightning. Got it. Poison's gone. Oh, okay. And green shields too. Okay. All right. Yeah.
I mean, I could go first if I can take out the nest.
Yeah, you could get overrun by enemies.
Yep, I'm gonna probably. But
yeah.
How? I can't even get in here.
I know. So the enemies are gonna spawn and they'll come at you and do whatever.
So what's the...
You can kill that nest and then get out before they activate. That's awesome.
No, once I move, then I can't move again unless I use this.
Oh yeah.
It is a consumable. Maybe that's it though. 4 hits. I can make it plus. I can ignore its armor. I'm gonna kill it likely.
You could also go with the craziness of let them spawn and they'll come in here, hopefully move in. Then when you hit the nest, if you hit for 4 plus, it does the whole hit everybody else and then you hit all the enemies. But
I gotta wait a turn and I gotta hope that they don't engage me. They'll likely engage me instead of the nest.
Yeah. Yeah, do whatever you want. Yeah, I would do it. That's
okay,
fine.
I think I'm gonna do this because I want to try to get out of here, I think.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna use my Vortex, which is a combat action. I'm going to give myself +1 to the attack. So that's 1. I don't think I want to, this is free, so I don't need a...
Correct.
Oh, I need a... paid action here.
Yeah, remove its armor.
Well, I'm going to actually roll first because maybe I don't need to if I have enough.
Yep.
Okay.
Remember, you can do 4 damage. It hits itself, too.
Yeah, exactly. I think I'm good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did roll a gremlin, which also hits
6.
all heroes.
6. Which its armor blocks 1 and it kills it.
Sorry, I'm just looking. Also hit all heroes in the target's area. There's none. Okay. So, he's just dead. So then it's going to do its thing, but nobody's there.
So 5 crowns, 1 soul point.
All right. 5 crowns, which we're just going to leave there. And then 1 soul point is here.
1 nest, 3 to go.
Okay, so I don't know if you want to grab your thing to track that.
Oh, yeah.
That's gone.
So I'm just going to put a little die here to track how many nests we've defeated.
That's gone. I got a soul point. Okay, then I'm going to move. So I'm going to move here. That will trigger this to flip, right? Because that has...
Yep, looks like you're line of sight.
An enemy with a power.
Okay. Enemy is Drakendorf, and it has revenge. If an attack deals damage but does not kill this enemy, attack the attacker with his offhand weapon, then move away 1 area. Okay.
That's on my side. And then we have to draw an additional enemy.
Yep. And that is going to be a Tyrant Lizard that comes with the power.
Is that the one that's looking at us? He's looking down. Okay. I think yeah.
No, you take it.
Okay.
Because I already have an enemy, and you're active, and we're tied.
Okay, then I'm going to, for free, open this door, but we'll trigger a trap.
Trap time. Unless save, each hero within 2 areas suffers blind, which is that whole rolling for saves to try to actually do stuff, right? Darkness.
I save.
Oh,
I got a star. Okay, that's good. Sorry, so that was 1, 2.
Waypoint 4. Which I don't have open. Where is it?
And I technically still have a paid action.
10.11.
And 1 move.
A strong rope tied to a winch hangs in the center of this chamber. The light filtering from the opening shows that the pit may lead to the surface. Any hero over this waypoint can spend 1 paid action to activate the winch.
Yes, I have a paid action. I will.
If so, go to 10.9. The rope drags the hero upward, depositing him on the lip of the pit in the starting room with an exclamation point. Place the active hero and his familiar and companions over the waypoint 5 area in the 5A map tile.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's
We're together.
the thing.
Yay.
We made it.
Okay, and I got
now
my nest.
remove my condition. Go.
Yeah.
Oh, you have no paid action left?
No, I have no paid action
Damn
left.
it.
Sorry. Okay.
I was like, well, I need you to come and remove that, but that will never happen this turn. Oh, you're actually right in my space. I didn't think that was going to happen. Cool.
Oh, I do have, because I didn't use for this.
Okay.
Because I didn't need to, so
you
I do
did
have.
1 paid action off this.
This is free.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did no paid actions yet, so I can do
things.
this. And I can actually do for both of us.
Oh, try to get rid of poison?
Yeah, because we're in the same space, so I can do all heroes in the target area, remove 1 body condition, and heal 3. This cooldowns of 4.
Oh, yeah. I should be only on rage 2 because I don't. I do have an enemy.
3.
No, enemies within 2. So, yeah, I'm at rage 2 only.
Get rid of this poison for me, and you get rid of that body condition.
And heal how much?
3.
Okay.
Okay, and then I will just use this one that's free, that shift 1 of my powers forward one, that puts it to a 3. That goes to a 3. So I can get that back, because likely we're going to have to take some more damage. Okay, and then that is the end of my turn. Oh my gosh, that feels so much better. So they're just going to like stay there and do nothing.
My turn?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, the encounter, right?
Yeah.
Or is there a nest? No.
No.
No venoms?
No.
Okay. Activate 1 enemy of each rank.
But they don't do anything because there's no, like they can't go over the waypoint to get us, so they just stay there. Okay, so.
But this one does.
Oh,
so,
I forgot about that guy.
Yeah, so we'll still act.
Sorry.
Attack with web. It's going for the least wounded.
I have 1.
That was me. Attack with web, same thing, trying to slow me again, which is super unfortunate. Did get it, so I'm slowed again. That was a big waste.
Dang it.
I guess I could use my small bandages, but then if the victim in the area is slowed and there's no other heroes in this area, move to engage, use, and trap. Otherwise, it's going to attack with web again.
There is another enemy.
Oh, I forgot to finish the attack. So 2 damage, just gets blocked by this.
But there is another enemy in our area.
Yeah, so it won't engage, so it's going to attack with web.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. 1 hit. And yeah, that's it. So that hits my armor. We're
Nice.
good.
Okay.
Okay. So now I'm slowed again. At the end of my turn will go away, I guess.
You know what sucks?
I could use my bandage to heal 2 and remove it.
Yeah, as your one action.
But I could just get up and move and see where the minecart takes me, or is that a paid action?
That's a paid action, yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
And you just hope you don't go to the star, because I think that was this one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's the risk.
But I guess you could just, if you rolled the star, you just run out.
Yeah.
So you don't need that one. I guess I could do like, put this like this.
Yeah, you do whatever.
Because we hopefully won't need that anymore. And then we'll do the next set.
That just sucks. As if I stand up, I lose this, I don't do anything, and then he just attacks me again with slowed.
I mean,
So,
using that is not a terrible idea.
I know, but it's just a waste. It's like all I have is a little dinky spider here, but there's gonna be times where I'm surrounded by like 6 enemies and I get stuck, and then that's when I need to do this. And I don't even have any health. But yeah, I'll just use this as a paid action to remove a body condition with my small bandages. So I'm no longer slowed. Get out of here. Then I might as well just go kill this stupid guy. All right, let's test out this weapon. All right, I'm just gonna attack him for 2 blue, 4 reds. 1 hit already. Oh yeah, I forgot to remember my auto heal. I'll use on you before I left my space.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 2 lightning and 2 stars. So, I guess I could critical him, bleed 1, then bleed 2 plus 1 hit. He's only 4, so we'll just kill him.
He's just dead. So that gives 1 soul point. So we're at 30.
Okay, and then that is my turn. There's nothing else I don't think I want to do. Activate all engaged enemies. Otherwise, all enemies using the use their plus regardless of range.
Move up to 2 areas towards the closest hero. No.
There is no like.
Move up to 3 towards the closest hero. No.
Okay, whatever.
Oh, sorry. They need some charges.
Any green
This
shields?
guy
Or
needs some charges. That guy doesn't. Okay.
okay, both done, or you still have a turn?
Oh, no. Sorry. I went first. I'm sorry.
All right, event. We're just going to discard this one.
Yep.
Actually, I should probably keep a little. I'll just put it face up, just so we know how many are discarded, just in case. Okay. Time phase, flip, cool down, damage. I have no enemy, so my rage goes to 1.
All right.
Oh, green shields.
All right. Oh, I can pick that up now. On my turn.
You going first? You want to go down the minecart?
Yeah, I'll go first. I can pick that up because I have a spot. And
then,
then,
roll a blue die.
Move, roll a blue die.
1 paid action, which, depending on where you go.
Oh, it's the same place.
Star, 10.6. Hold on, I might do different stuff. After a long ride, the cart stops in a wide chamber with a ceiling held aloft by pillars of unworked stone and some shallow pits that look difficult to climb barehanded. This is the first time reading this paragraph. Nope. No, you got to place yourself in the star spawn gate of the 12A map tile.
All right, so I moved 1, 2, 3.
This is going to get annoying.
And then I'll use a paid action to get out again.
Which is waypoint 4, which is 10.11. Yep, spend 1 paid action to activate the winch. Go to 10.9. Boom, you're up at top.
Okay, so that's my turn.
Do you have any more move?
'Cause
you could move back
1,
over waypoint X.
2, 3, and then I dash. No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, did I dash?
I don't think that's how it works, but
1, 2, 3. Oh, I did not. So I still have. I use both paid actions.
You could just dash over X and wait for next turn. But I guess whatever, do whatever.
Okay, you know what I'll do though? While I was here, when I initially moved here, or I can dash here, yeah, whichever, is I can give you plus.
No.
Why?
Because you didn't know what was going to happen after.
I'm doing it now.
But I thought you're not. Oh, you're dashing right now?
Yeah.
Oh,
no, I can. I can't because
Okay.
I had to use 2 actions.
Okay.
Right? I had to use
Yeah,
an action to get,
yeah.
back and forth. No, I can't. Okay, I am done. Oh, this is going to be annoying.
Yeah, I know. It's like, what are the odds on these blue dice of getting what we need? I don't know. Okay.
Well, good luck for you.
So my turn, right?
Yeah.
Oh, or no. Enemy card and counter
Oh,
card.
yeah.
Activate all green enemies. Otherwise, all enemies attack the closest hero in line of sight with this offhanded weapon. Okay, done. All right. I guess I'll move. Roll this. 1 paid action.
Shield.
Shield. What's that do? Shield. Go to 10.5, which should be the most common one. The tracks end at a crossroad between 2 tunnels. Walking is the only option from here on. Before taking a step, the heroes can't help but marvel at the dwarven craftsmanship that has made the 2 tunnels so perfectly symmetrical. If this is the first time reading this paragraph, take the following map tiles and place them on the table, not connected with any other tile. 9B, 10B, and 18A.
9B, 10B, 18A. Oh, that's wrong side.
18B. You just connect those. All right, place the following elements as shown. Shadow token. Waypoint 3 goes in the top part here. We need a shield spawn gate. 2 search tokens, 1 here and 1 on the opposite side. Or search tokens, yeah. Search tokens, I said? Yeah. 2 difficult terrain tokens. Symmetrical right here. And then 2 nests.
Oh, 2 nests on this side. Okay. Does that look correct?
It takes 2 points of movement to get through this space. Yes, 2 nests at the bottom here. So I'm assuming place the hero on the shield spawn gate on the 18A map tile. Thank you. That's it.
Oh, so the shield and the 3 are in the same space. So right now you're in the same space as the 3.
Oh, okay.
Is that correct?
Yeah, I guess so. Waypoint 3, 10.4. The room looks like a switch for the switch area for the mines. From here, the cart can be used again to reach other galleries. A hero over this waypoint can spend 1 paid action to mount the minecart and activate the lever by rolling the blue die. If you get the shield, you re-roll until you get a different result, obviously because it would bring you to the same room. But you can try for a star, lightning, or the gremlin. So I don't know what the gremlin is, but I bet it's death. It's probably really bad. I just hope we don't roll it. Okay. So
You only moved 1.
yes. Here we go. 2, 3 dash to get in that space, but then I'm not near a nest. But we're gonna have enemies spawning.
It's either a single enemy at this point
I'm
or
just gonna
a
go
double.
at the enemy, I guess.
Yep.
So I want to have a paid action because I only have 2 and I need to use 1, and then 2 and dash to get the extra movement point. Oh, actually, it would spawn right here.
Yeah, so you'll know.
2 enemies. So it's gonna be 3 enemies right here.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be rough. First one, giant spider. Second one, tyrant lizard. That's for you. And third is a hobgremlin. Okay, they're not too bad.
They're not terrible. This one has
and
the
hopefully I can
shield.
fire off my weapon so that I hit 2 of them at a time, which would be good.
So
I
giant
need the
spider
card for those 2 guys.
and hobgremlin.
And the enemy power on the hobgremlin. He gains +2 green shields, but recharges only 1 each time phase. Okay.
Do you need any
Nope.
charges?
Nope.
Okay. Interesting.
Pierce and slash. So pierce a little weaker against the hobgremlin. And slash a little weaker against the tyrant lizard. Okay, I gotta remember that. All right. So I'll do the move and dash thing. Let's just YOLO. Like, whatever, man. Get them before they get me, I guess.
Yep.
I'm
Even
only
if you
rage
get-
1, though, unfortunately, but...
Well, I foresee some rage incoming.
And I don't have a paid action, so I can't attack twice, but that would be friggin' amazing.
Even if you could just take one of them out.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to go after... Oh, 2 green shields. So the easiest is the little spider, because he doesn't resist anything. And then I think the tyrant lizard, because this guy literally reduces pierce by 1, 2 green shields, and an armor.
This guy's also going to heal in time phase 1.
Okay. He probably hits the hardest, but this guy could make me discard an item, so maybe I try. I'm going to go after the spider because he could slow me. Oh, I can't lose quest items. That's good. And it's not nighttime. This doesn't matter. Okay, I'm gonna go after the spider. 2 blue, 4 red. So I have 2 hits already. Oh, but then I'm risking like also hits another enemy in the same area.
But that's good, right?
Yeah, but if I don't get it, I guess it's still good to just try to take out one enemy.
Yeah, taking out one enemy is good because you're going to have to deal with the 2 nests. I'm going to try to come and help you, but again, it's very random.
Oh yeah, I forgot when I was suffering. Oh, it's only HP from an attack. I still haven't taken HP from damage from an attack, but that would make me more angry.
So you had 2 to start.
So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I did get the double lightning, so I can hit another enemy in the same area, but I need to be smart with it and count it out. So this guy for sure is just dead.
Yeah, because that's 7 hits. Yep. So he's going to drop 5 crowns.
But I got to decide which
second enemy to hit.
No, which abilities I want to fire off besides just that one, because I could make it like critical against the other guy too, right? So I have 3 stars, 2 lightning. So the 2 lightning I have to do to hit someone else. So I have no lightnings left to spend. But the other enemy, or sorry, I could add an extra hit. So I'm at an extra hit. How many am I at?
8.
8. And bleed 2.
Which I think no matter what will kill either one of these.
This guy reduces, they both reduce me by 1.
Yeah, so then you'd be at, so then you'd be at 7.
This guy reduces me by 2 greens and an armor also. So 4 reduced on this guy.
Yeah, so you'd be at 4.
2 reduced on that guy.
Yeah, this guy would be dead. That guy would have 4 damage and then bleed. I wonder if just fully taking out another guy is better.
Yep, that's good.
Okay, so he's going to drop 10 crowns. That's this one. Give that back to you. James, hello. Okay, just got my Sword and Sorcery game. The manual reads like eating full grain bread, very chewy.
Yeah, Daniel, I get special symbols on my dice now because I'm rolling more reds, finally. 4 reds, 2 blues. So that equals more symbols.
Yes, also
especially hit symbols. Instead of shields. Yeah, fun times. Oh, sorry, did you say James one?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I just got my Sword and Sorcery game and the manual reads like eating full grain bread, very chewy. I'm telling you, James, you're going to read through it once, start playing while you have the rulebook there, read it as you play, look up things, and then after you play through one whole scenario, maybe the next day or later that night, clear your head, and then read through the rules nice and slowly, and you'll catch things that'll pop out that didn't happen or did happen and you did wrong, and just fill in the blanks there. And then, yeah, don't stress on your first playthrough. Just play how you think it would work, and then look up stuff after. But yeah, a full read through after you've played once definitely helped me understand the game way more.
We always do that though.
Not always, only for like high difficult games.
For high difficult
games.
Well,
I guess some of the lighter games I do that too.
Yeah.
Like I'll read the rules, I'll play it.
And then
if I feel comfortable, schedule the stream, but then the day of the stream usually I read through it once more to like see if anything pops out that like I maybe didn't happen in my playthrough that I might need to know about. But you still can't absorb everything, so you gotta look up stuff sometimes. That's part of the fun of the games, right? All right.
That was very good what you did here.
Yeah, that's the plan. That's my ancient war scythe at work. So, yeah, no paid actions or I'd be attacking again and I would have ripped this guy apart and I would have damaged this guy and then attacked again that guy and then done the extra damage on this guy and would have killed them all. But I'm done, I think. No other free activities or anything I want to do.
Okay, so at the beginning of the enemy turn.
Yeah.
So we'll roll for him. You want to roll?
Yeah. We'll roll for the left nest. One. Right nest. None.
Okay, that's good. Okay. And then the venoms.
No, activating the enemy first.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yep.
At the end of it.
Activate all blue enemies. Otherwise, all engaged enemies perform an attack with their primary weapon. James, thank you for subscribing.
Welcome. Thank you, thank you. So technically, this is where things get a little bit confusing for me. Because we have these, like,
I think
but we can't activate them, but technically are they activating?
Yeah, if anyone knows in the chat, knows how to deal with, like, when enemies are at a place where they can't get to anybody, do you completely ignore them for activations? You still draw cards? I don't even know what you do. But I'm going to look it up.
Yeah, because that's a strange...
Sword and sorcery and...
We're not usually in this kind of situation.
Yeah, it happens every now and then in a scenario where it's not connected and, like, but they're on the board. Like, I still feel like we draw a card because they're there, but, like...
So technically, we would activate these guys. We go to do it. There's nothing.
Maybe it talks about it in the actual enemy part of the rules if you want to start looking in there, too.
Yeah.
Just to see. It might word it, like, when they go to activate, but then, they need, like, a clear line of sight, and... Or if they don't have line of sight, then they do their plus ability.
$51.
On the right side is the first step of each enemy turn. If there's at least one enemy in play, the active player draws the top card of the encounter deck to determine which enemy will activate. That's easy. All enemies have specific conditions, such as this or wounded. If neither the main effect nor the otherwise effect can be applied, simply discard the card without further effect. Each enemy behavior indicated by an encounter card, including the otherwise condition, enemy power, book of secrets, is considered an activation.
Yeah, it's not really specific in here about anything relating to if...
Yeah, I think we'll just do it like that. So we'll try to activate. Here's how we'll do it. So this one is
I think I may
activate
have
all blue enemies. There are blue enemies, so they do activate. It says even if it tries to do it, but it can't do stuff, move up to 2 areas towards the closest hero. It can't. There's no direct line of sight. If engaged, attack with claws. Otherwise, move 1 area towards the closest hero. Okay?
Yeah.
And then the Drakendorf guy...
He tries to do something similar.
Move up to 3 areas towards the closest hero. If engaged, use takedown. Otherwise, recharge 1. So technically, he would recharge. Like, he would have done something. So we do that, and that's done. That's it.
Yeah, so I think because this under the special conditions about enemy AI, it talks about when characters are hidden. So when a character is hidden, such as may happen to Robin or the elf assassin, he cannot be targeted directly. This also includes targeting for the closest hero with the plus behavior for the enemies. So basically, a hidden character does not exist except for AoE or similar effects. So I think it's saying like you can't target him, but you just do the plus, I think.
I think we're good for now. That's fine. All right. So end of the enemy phase. This little bugger is going to run at me, jump on my little sheet here. Okay. And that's me done. We're both done?
Yes.
And it was end of the event phases happens?
Yes.
So let's see what happens here. It's daytime.
Oh, it's day.
Read and apply the day effects described. I don't know if there are any day effects for today. No, I don't see any.
It's nighttime.
So shift powers forward 1.
Nice.
Oh, this is new little.
I will get my.
So it's daytime, everybody. Yay. Okay. So end of the event, this guy's going to deal me poison 1. Does it damage also? Like, what does it do exactly? Event phase heroes suffer poison act 1 for each venom on their hero sheet. All venoms on the hero sheet are discarded.
Yeah, I think you're good because you didn't have more than 1.
Okay, cool. So time phase, damage effects first. Rage.
I don't have.
And deal 1 damage. I'm going to try to save for poison. Looking for lightning. Nope. So I'm still poisoned. I still have my green shields. These are all ready. Flip my bookmark. All right.
In this event, I suggest you go first.
Done. All right. So I'm going to fight this guy in my space before he steals all my stuff. But I do have this to fight again on the nest. So maybe I...
But you can't hit the nest at range, right?
Nope. But I'll move in, though.
Oh, yeah,
I haven't moved yet. It'll hurt a lot, but I'm already poisoned, so I'll get more damage, rage up more. It's fine. Okay. So I'm going to attack 4 dice. Or do I just skip this guy? Let him hit me on purpose. I rage up more. I go in, just deal with the nest. But then this guy could steal my items.
Yeah, that guy's not good. I think we get rid of.
I'm gonna try because he's lots of defense. So here we go. So I'm gonna attack the guy in my space, the Hob Gremlin.
Starting with 1 hit.
2.
2.
Rage and the weapon. Paid actions. I could. Do I add an extra hit to this one and reduce his armor? I think so. Yeah. Paid action. Add
and
hit.
You still have 1 more paid action for the other attack, right?
And he reduces my hits by 1, so you can take away 1, but I ignore his armor.
So starting with 2.
3, 4, 5, 6. Star and lightning. 7. So, and then bleed 2. So 7. Ignore his armor. You already took away the 1 for Pierce.
I did,
So 2 here. 5 hit him, and he's bleeding.
Oh, there you go. So, but then that's annoying because when you move out, he's going to hit you.
Or I could do critical and bleed 1.
The critical could take him
Hold on,
out.
how many do I have here?
You have 3.
4 lightning, only 1 star.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need 1 more star, and I could have done trickery. That's fine. Okay. 5 damage.
Are you doing the critical or?
No.
No? Okay.
I'll just do that 1 hit and bleed 2.
So that'll be on his activation, right? Oh, hold on. How is this worded? Bleed. Inflicts 1 HP before each hero
right when it's his
or enemy
turn.
activation.
So
when
he could sit there forever, never activating.
Yeah, I was wondering if when he hits you back, but that's not technically an activation.
I don't think so.
No. Okay.
But yeah, I'll do it. So I'm gonna move out. He'll hit me with his primary weapon, which is Stone Blade. If the Stone Blade attack inflicts wounds, unless saved, the victim must discard 1 item from his inventory except quest items. I mean...
You can not if you don't want to.
No, it's fine. I just don't need the venoms going crazy, so... But I'm going to get hit a lot from the nest. We'll see. Okay, so he's hitting me for 3 blue.
It's 1 hit, right?
1 hit, 3 blue. Yeah,
Nothing.
just one hit. So it's green shield.
And he didn't roll any
no
symbols.
bleed. Yeah. Okay.
And no wounds. So.
No. Yeah, it doesn't inflict wounds.
Okay, that was not bad.
It's not night, so he doesn't get anything else. Doesn't control. Okay. So I'm in the space of the nest. I'm going to spend my last paid action. Oh, I actually now have an extra paid action.
You can focus it if you want.
Yeah, true. Okay.
Oh, this isn't. You could move after because this is not.
Yeah, true.
If you wanted.
But I don't have an extra attack against the other nest. But it can get me anyway. But I can at least try to move back, get through some difficult terrain maybe. Okay, so I'm gonna perform an extra attack with my primary weapon. 3 cooldown. 4 red.
This says 1 start or 2, right?
2 to start. Three, 4, 5, 6.
6. He has 1 armor.
I have 2 stars, 3 lightning, so I could just add an extra hit and bleed it or
then
critical.
Yeah, that just kills it.
But actually, I'm going to spend a star to give me +1 defense until the time phase when defending.
Okay, and you still killed it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
But now it does its like explosion thing. 1
soul point, so that's that. Now he's going to roll.
So it's 2 hits.
Where is it?
And
Yep,
2
2
blue
hits
dice.
and 2 blue die.
2 more hits, star and a lightning.
So it's poison and break.
So poison will damage me. Rage 3. And then break. Yep, my armor's broken.
That's 4 hits.
And 4 hits. 1. No armor. Rolling 3 blue dice. I block 1. But then I'm -2 hits plus, so that cancels out. So I take 3. And that will rage me up to level 4.
Do you want this money?
Sure.
And then we've killed 2 nests now.
Yeah.
Halfway there.
All right.
Maybe we will not get
free heal.
any additional events, and we just have to do it this fast and hope we roll wherever the last nest is.
And now move. I only move 1 point. Oh yeah, but to move I gotta go back in this guy's space.
Unless you just go in here, because if you do bring him in.
Oh,
I see.
I'll just move back in his space. He doesn't attack when I move in.
No.
And yeah, I'll use the last 2 movements to get in the difficult. All right, done.
Oh yeah, okay. So sorry, at the
roll a red die. 1. Venom. Activate up to 2 enemies. This guy activates, he dies. 1 soul point, 1 little treasure bag. Boom.
Okay.
The other enemy activating.
No, this one.
What does he do? Doesn't matter, right?
No, it doesn't matter. Okay.
Excellent. End of the phase.
Yep.
1, 2, boom.
Okay.
Event. No, you haven't gone yet. Go ahead.
Yeah, I haven't gone yet. Okay, so
Okay,
1.
moving over. Roll the blue die.
Where are the blue die?
Roll blue. No gremlin, no shield.
Star. No. Okay, blah,
1.6.
blah, blah. That's my turn.
That sucks.
This is so frustrating.
Why don't you just go in there and get that treasure while you're there?
I can't go in there. I don't know how you're supposed to get that.
Yeah, that's true. There's a secret to it. You probably drop in on it somehow.
I don't know.
Oh, no, I know how. Wasn't there a way to remove hindrance?
Oh, yeah, you have it.
Store of an axe. Discard 1 hindrance in range and flip this card. So you're basically like breaking climbing up the mountain there or the rock or whatever.
Yeah.
If you want to, I can drop this.
No, I have.
Or I'll just go in and do it if I have a chance. Because there be treasure on this tile. Arr.
Yeah, nope. Okay, that's my turn, but sorry, this we're gonna roll for the venom. Yep.
Enemy activation. Activate all enemies in full health. Otherwise, they use their yellow power.
Okay, they don't do anything.
Okay.
End of this guy goes and jumps on you. Okay.
Event.
Yep.
6-legged horrors in the active heroes area spawn venoms equal to the number of heroes in play. So 2 venoms in your area.
Oh man. At least. Hold on. Now, how does this one work? Okay,
Now,
so.
They don't do anything to you.
Yeah, at the
Not yet.
end of each.
You have a chance to get them.
Yeah, I have a chance to get them.
So
okay.
I'm going to take poison, but I already have it. So twice I take 2 damage. I'm already raged out. Those are gone. Okay, time phase. Flip. This is gone. 2 shields. Poison damages me. Go to 7. Try to save. Nope. Man, that's a little scary.
I know. I thought it might. If I
here.
could have got to you, I could have.
Yeah, that's okay.
But I'm rolling stars every single time.
And these flip. This goes to 2. Mm-hmm. All right. Who's going first?
Me, maybe?
Okay. Yep, that makes sense.
Okay.
Because then they won't jump on you and kill you.
Yeah, I'll go first. So I'll do combat action.
Oh, that sucks.
I know, this is a total waste, but hopefully I can
Get him.
get both if I get 2 lightnings.
Oh.
So I'm not using my plus because these are only here for 1. So 1. Oh no.
You have a way to do like, is this a better chance to get AoE? Oh, that's your combat? Oh, they're both your combat.
They're both my combat. This one, if I roll 2 lightnings, I can attack again with my secondary weapon.
But
this
yeah, rolling a
one-
star, you have 3 chances on each blue die to roll a star, so it is still pretty rare to do AoE.
No, and then this cools down if I need it. So no, I'll just do
Okay.
this and we'll see. I got 2 lightning, so that's all that we mean. So I kill 1, then I roll again with the other one.
So they drop
Nothing. Yeah, these are just annoying. Okay. And now I guess I move.
Yep.
Because
Do
I
the same thing?
Yep.
Roll blue.
All right, 1.
Looking for a lightning. Yes!
Oh, we got it. We got there.
10.8.
Now I'm going to be in trouble because I don't have any combat, but that's okay.
The cart lurches to a halt in a small cave. Judging by the minerals and ores partially mined from the walls, this is the most recent chamber to be excavated. If this is the first time reading this paragraph, take the following map tiles and place them on the table, not connected with any other map tile. 6A, 16A.
Can you put it on the side?
Yeah.
Okay. This
Okay.
is a little tile. Oh no.
Yeah, place the following elements as shown. We need shadow token.
All right.
Okay, lightning spawn gate. We need another nest, of course. One search token. A not locked door. And waypoint 2. And a deadly terrain. Which is this little nest part.
This is very cool.
I know, I like it a lot. Oh,
We were at 2.
2.
Okay, so we have all the nests we need. But
Yep.
we're going to run out of events soon, so we need to hurry on these nests.
Oh yeah, because it's a
It
short
hasn't
event.
given us any more events.
Blah, 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 blah. Place the hero on the lightning spawn gate.
Thank you.
That's all.
Which will reveal that shadow token, I believe, right?
Yeah, looks like
Yeah.
it. Which is just a single enemy, but we're now respawning 2 enemies. So it's a Draken Dwarf with a power. The power is leader. At the beginning of its activation, all enemies in its area use their yellow ability. And a serpent, which I'll take the serpent card.
Yep. Is it the regular? Okay.
Yeah. And it's blunt, -1, like resistant to blunt.
Okay. Which is me.
And ignores KO and poison. The enemy counts as 2 figures for controlling and dominating its area. The enemy cannot be targeted by ranged attacks unless it is engaged.
Okay.
And 2 charges, please.
2 charges, for sure. Oh, sorry, it's for the same guy. Oh, and did this guy need some? Yeah, this guy needs 1. Thanks. I'm just actually going to do like this so I'm not confused by my cards. Okay. Can I get to the nest?
Yeah, you just got to take 1 damage to go through here.
Okay, so I will do that.
And then a second movement to get into the nest. If
Okay,
you want to, or do you want to stay at range from the nest?
No, I want to go in because I want these guys to come in and then I'll
Oh, okay.
see what happens.
Okay.
Okay, and I don't have any combat actions, so I just will give myself +1 defense till the end of the round. Seeing, is there anything else I can do? Oh, I could trigger this. Until the time phase, enemies attacking you suffer half of the HP you suffer.
True. Yeah.
I'm gonna likely get attacked by at least one of these.
And if the nest does not die, it'll hit itself. Should die on its own.
Yeah.
But it will get hit from you hitting it.
Okay, I'm gonna trigger this. So I'm gonna
Or
leave
from
this
it hitting you.
right here for now, and then I will get rid of it once we get to the phase, just so I remember. Okay. I believe that is my turn done. Yeah. Here's a question.
Yes.
If I shift, I've never thought of this before. If I shift 1 use power forward, I could technically flip
Yeah.
this up and do it again.
You just gotta cool that down.
Yeah. And then I would have 2 defense.
Correct.
I think I'm okay though, but I just thought that might be neat for future. for like attacks. Okay, no, but okay, I'm done. So sorry, we have to do at the start. We have to roll for this guy.
Roll for this one. Nothing. Roll for this one. One.
Okay.
Okay. Counter.
Yeah.
Activate all wounded enemies.
None.
Otherwise, all enemies and minions use their yellow power.
Okay, so starting with me, I have this guy. So this guy does, if there is a victim within one area, move to engage, and then that, unless safe, no. Okay. This guy's over here. The victim in its area, if any, suffers KO, and then unless save, critical. So that's both of these. They don't do anything. Done. That's me.
Then I have move to the closest open spawn gates area and heal 3 HP.
Oh, wow.
So.
Wow, that was actually not bad. Okay, your turn.
Okay. Oh, then this guy will move.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
And he lands on me.
Sorry, I forgot.
Okay, so I'll pick up.
Be careful about that's.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
It's a trap.
Oh,
it's a trap.
Of course.
I just need a 10 money.
Oh, 10 money. Sorry.
Okay, so I got the trap treasure token. Fun times. Oh, no effect.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Okay. So I got to use 2 movement points to go in this difficult terrain. My 3rd movement point to get in with the nest. And I'm going to start hammering on this thing.
Do you want to do your free heal before you do anything, just in case?
Yes, free heal. Done. All right.
I just don't know how much damage it'll do back to you.
Start or end of my turn. I don't. Oh yeah, I guess. Okay.
Yeah, just worry that it hits you back.
Hitting the nest.
For what? For 4?
I got 4 already.
4.
5, 6, 7. This one's cocked. 8, 9, 10, 11.
You crushed that nest.
So it's going to spray back at me for...
Soul point.
So 3rd nest destroyed.
2 hits, 2 blue die. Oh, no symbol, so that's good. So just 2 hits.
Green shields.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I do want to rage up, but it's okay.
We need 1 more nest, and hopefully I can get that next turn.
Start of enemy phase, rolling a red. 1 venom in this space. Activate all red enemies. Otherwise, activate all lowest rank enemies. So the
just
green.
That green.
So this guy's gonna go. He is 1, 2 away.
Does he have line of sight to me?
Actually, where is the X? No, he doesn't.
Yes. Probably still bad.
There's a dark blue little chasm there. So he is going to move up to 2 areas toward the closest hero. If engaged, attack with bite. Otherwise, attack the closest hero in line of sight within 2 areas with spit. So bite is 4 blue die, 1 hit. If he gets lightning, 3 of the hits are lethal.
Didn't get lightning, but got 2 more hits. So
3 hits. Deal with 3 hits.
Now hold on.
Oh, he's also dominating you.
Oh, so then 4 hits. Okay, so I roll 4 blue die. Until the time phase, enemies attacking you suffer half of the HP you suffer. So I have to suffer first. All right, so let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, I block it all, so he doesn't suffer anything. Okay. All right. That was you?
Was it?
Yeah.
Yes, sure.
Okay, so, sorry, he's supposed to, now he's going to jump on me.
Yeah. Did you already go?
Yeah, I went first.
Oh, okay. So it's event?
Yep.
This just gets discarded, and then these guys activate. So they do poison 1, so I'm a 7. Already raged out of my mind.
And that goes away at the time phase.
Okay. Time phase. Flip this.
Suffer 1.
Go here. Oh yeah, I suffer damage.
Roll for save. I need a star. I did not get it.
Go to 8.
Flip that up. This is gone.
Poison save. Yeah, I saved poison. All right. Put that there. Then my rage cools down because there's no enemy within 1 area. And 2 green shields. All right. You want to go first? Maybe just for the nest before it makes more venoms?
I'm just going to attack the nest. So I'll give myself +1.
Plus 1 what?
My attack.
Okay.
Then I will
double it up? With the,
yeah.
The little
yeah, I do
ability?
want to double it up on this nest. I want to really take this nest out.
So that's got a cooldown 3.
Cool. Actually, yeah, let's do it. Just in case. This has got cooldown 3. This flips up. Use it again. Plus 2.
I mean, you just have to do 4 hits to it, but it has armor, so...
I can reduce its armor if I
You
spend
have arcane weapon? No, right? So,
No.
Okay.
blunt. So, but if I make this a big hit, I could potentially take the snake out too with him dying, and then not that it matters, but okay. So 2
But
hits.
as long as you do 4...
Yeah, but yeah. Yeah,
as long as you do 4
I do
damage, it does all the same effects whether you do 17 damage.
I know.
Like, they're the same as if you did 17 or 4. But I guess you want to make sure you get 4. 1 cocked die there.
Okay. So we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so it's just dead. I did get 2 lightning, so I could attack again with my secondary weapon on the snake, but
So drop
think
whatever it drops.
1,
And then it's going to do its attack on you.
1 soul, 5 crowns.
Oh, I don't know if we read right away. What did it say again? Defeat 4 nests. Once all 4 nests have been defeated, go to the Book of Secrets.
Like, even if it attacks me, I'm not going to die.
I think we still
So I
resolve
think-
what just happens here. Like, still resolve the full thing.
Yeah, okay.
And then I'll go read. Because
so-
there might be a continue to it, right?
Sure,
It's maybe
yeah.
not the goal for sure.
So 2 hits and 2 blue die, which is another hit, and then poison 1. I'm already poisoned, so I take another damage. This is also going to hit the snake as well.
So what's the thing getting
3
hit
and poison, if it can take poison.
for? No.
Okay,
But it just rolls 2 blues.
I'll do mine in a second.
And it blocks only 1.
Okay, so it takes 2. I roll 3 blue die for my hits. And man, I don't block any. So I take 3, so I'm at 6. That's fine.
Okay.
And then technically, if it still continues, I still can continue with, because I did get 2 lightning, to attack
go
the snake.
ahead. Do whatever you want.
Okay, let's just.
I was thinking just finish that first attack because it is
Yeah, so
separate.
I'm saying
So just, yeah, we'll
If
if it keeps
doesn't
moving.
if it doesn't end.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. This is 10.14, I said. Quest objective. As the heroes destroy the last nest, the brood queen skitters into sight. A huge 8-legged creature that, instead of joining the melee looking for revenge, shoots a strand of sticky web at the closest hero, then flees. Now that the mine doors are open, should the arachnid manage to escape, it would be able to infest the nearby caves with more of its hideous spawn. Skip all remaining turns of this round, skip the event phase, and proceed with a new round. Place the story event 2 card revealed side. It will be the event. It will be the event card discard during the next event phase, without additional effects, and put on top of the deck.
So I technically still get to finish my turn.
I don't know. It doesn't really clarify that, but sure, go ahead. Go ahead. Just do it.
Okay,
And
so
then you did it.
I'm just gonna hit that snake.
Yeah, yeah.
So 2 hits. I haven't spent any actions. I'll focus. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 hits, and I got a star, which can do another hit and poison 2. So I got 7 hits and poison 2 if he can take poison 2.
Who?
Oh, actually,
No, you can't.
7, 8, 9. Oh, what am I doing? I'm rolling the wrong die. I'm rolling the wrong die. Sorry.
What weapon are you attacking with?
Well, I attack with this, and then I can attack with this, but I got confused.
Perform an extra attack with your offhanded weapon.
Yeah, sorry. So it's 2, 3, 4. 4 hits plus, I'm not rolling, 4, 5, 6. 6 hits. I got the star, so star does another, so it is 7 with poison 2.
7. Poison we don't care about. It's going to roll 2 blue dice. It blocks 1.
So 6.
6
7, 8.
plus, yeah, it's only 8.
Oh, and I was blunt. I think it minuses 1 more. So 7.
Yeah, -1 on blunt.
Okay.
7 hits.
Yep.
5, 6, 7. Okay. So then we got to place the red elder spider enemy in the waypoint 5 area. Its power must be a defensive one, so draw and discard enemy power cards until the reaction power is drawn.
Okay.
If all heroes are soul rank 3+, assign a second power to the elder spider. So first, enemy power. Okay, so it did get a defensive one. If an attack deals damage to this enemy, the attacker suffers 1 HP. It has arcane spines. And we'll draw a second enemy power, which we got a combat one. Primary attack inflicts AoE 0, and it could KO you if it gets a gremlin. Can I have? Oh, okay, we can put it there, whatever.
Yeah, but I think you're controlling it.
Yeah, I can move this up. This goes here.
Sorry, the only other thing on my turn, just while you're doing that, I'm gonna do is remove 1 body condition and heal 3.
Have 1 charge, please.
Yep.
We need his web spit token.
His web spit token, yep. Which is this one?
Yep. Just in case he's going to use it. Okay. Unless save, the active hero and all other heroes in his area suffer slow.
All right, so I'm the active hero. So
Are you on waypoint 5?
No, but the active hero is me.
It's in its area. Unless save, the active hero, and all other heroes in his area suffer slow.
I am slow. Okay.
It's weird. Weird way to write that, but each time the red elder spider is activated, use the following behavior rules instead of the ones printed on its enemy scroll. So it has attack at 0 range, attack with claws. If engaged with 2+ heroes and charge, use web spit. Then move 1 area toward the begin area. Okay. And then at no range, it'll move 1 area toward the begin area. Oh yeah, it's trying to escape. If any of the next event phases, the red elder spider is over the begin area, go to 10.20. Resume play until the red elder spider dies, then go to 10.21. So it's gonna try to escape, which is crazy. This is cool. So it's here, and it's trying to make its way 1, 2, 3 here. So we have like 4-ish. When did it do it? Only when it activates, right?
Yeah.
But does it have...
I might have a...
Quickness. At the end of each enemy turn, if this enemy was not activated, activate it. Ignores hindrances. Any fire effect suffered by this enemy deals 1 additional HP. It also has another reaction ability. When this enemy dies, all heroes in this area suffer poison 1. Okay, so yeah, it's going to get out of here in 4 enemy activations, so like 4 hero turns. I think, ish.
Which sucks for...
Oh no, it even, yeah, it moves no matter what when it activates, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so we gotta get it.
Which is annoying for you because you're gonna get there. You don't come back to 5. You
I don't know where I come back to.
It says you roll. You
so
roll,
like
and I'm hoping that this one, if I can get through.
Oh yeah, this is.
Yeah, this might be trouble. This might be trouble.
But if I get star, then I'm like so many moves away. Okay,
Yeah.
so we're in a new round, right? It said.
Like it said, skip a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, skip all remaining turns of this round, skip the event phase, and proceed with a new round.
Okay.
And then the story event's there to just discard and do nothing.
So, sorry, I guess these are gone. Okay.
So new round starts with a time phase. Okay, time phase, cool down stuff, get your shields back, abilities. I would no enemies near me, so I cool down my rage to 2.
Oh, I can only do one thing. Oh my god.
Because you're slow?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, we should never see the light blue side in the corset.
Sorry.
Okay. So
also, Brian is asking, how do I find the tokens so quickly? We have them all separated.
Yeah, they're organized.
And very organized, yeah.
Yep. Just Google token trays or whatever. Yeah, or whatever they were called. Somebody knows what they're called.
GMT.
I don't.
Something.
There's DVG, GMT, token sorting trays or something. Yeah, you'll find it by Googling for sure.
Okay, maybe you go first then? 1, 2, 3, 4. You have to dash, or do you have an extra movement? No. But then you might be stuck somewhere. I could move.
I don't know. Am I the best chance? Like, you move, you take a hit from this guy, you then take a damage here, you move into this area, you draw a trap. I don't know if you can get to waypoint 2.
I have a move.
1, 2, 3. It's only 3 to wait. Oh, no. Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
I should try, though, right?
I guess.
Yeah, okay.
You maybe have the best chance to get in there. I would have to use 1, 2, 3, dash, and maybe I have a chance to get there.
You're rolling.
Yeah.
And there's no way for you to roll to this one.
You don't know that. I don't know what waypoint 3 does.
We read it though.
Oh, did we?
Yeah, and it said roll a die and move to that one, but there's no way to move back to X. You have to go through one of these other doors.
Well, we don't know what Gremlin Face does.
That's true.
Which could be go back to begin with some damage. You suck.
True. You can try if you want, but then I might have the other guy in my space.
But
no, if I go first, yeah, because you're not going to get hit. Okay, so I'll take an attack by this guy for moving.
Primary weapon is bite, 1 damage, 4 blue dice.
I'll give myself a defense. Give myself a defense free before he goes.
2 hits and no lightning, so no lethal.
Okay, so 2 hits. I roll 2 blue and I block both. Okay, so then I move and I hit the trap there. Oh, I take a damage.
Would have been better just doing your combat activity, but you might
I can only do one thing.
Oh,
so I can only move here.
So deadly.
Yep, took a damage.
Here, trap. Alarm. The next time an encounter card is drawn, draw 2 cards instead and resolve them one after another. Place this card over the encounter deck as a reminder. Ding dong.
Okay.
This is open. Going. You're here.
I'll take that.
We'll go to 2.
Please bring me out.
Waypoint 2 is... Waypoint 2... 10.13. A strong rope dangles down from above at the end of this narrow corridor. A winch with a rusting lever lies within arm's reach of the rope. The light filtering from the open shows that the pit may lead to the surface. Any hero of this waypoint may spend a paid action to activate the winch. If so, go to 10.9. Same
now, can I though?
What are you, slowed?
I'm slowed. I don't think I can use a paid action here.
I don't think so either.
Only 1 movement, paid action, or...
Yeah. Aw, Matthew with the super chat. 20 crowns for Rob's gaming table. Thank you for the support.
Thank you, Matthew. Thank you
so much for the super chat. You're too kind. Thank you, thank you.
Okay. Oh, that's so terrible. This is very bad. Okay, I don't think I can do this.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that's it. I might be in trouble because...
Yeah, you did what you did. It's all good.
Do I have one more movement, though? To move back 1? 1, 2, 3. No, I don't. Oh, my God.
Okay, so I'm going to draw 2 cards. You flip your token.
Yeah.
Okay, this trap's discarded. So first encounter card. Activate all mage enemies.
No.
Nobody. Otherwise, all heroes shift 1 used power back 1 to act time.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, the next card is activate all faith enemies. Which are none. Otherwise, each enemy recharges 1 charge and heals 3 per act.
Okay.
So please recharge and heal.
They're already
so
full.
This guy heals, goes to 4.
Wow.
And he's already charged up. And that's it, I think. Okay. That is you. My turn. 1, 2, 3, dash. Waypoint 3. 10.4. Let's see. I'll spend 1 paid action, which I have 2 extra, or 1 extra because of this, I mean, to roll a blue die. I re-roll until a different result is rolled. Star. Okay, put me over in the star area. And then I'm just kind of stuck there.
Oh, no more movement, eh?
Nope.
Okay. Eek.
I could heal 1. Re-heal. Yep. That'd be it. All right. No activation.
I was hoping.
Oh, 3 enemies. Shuffle encounter deck. And leave this in the discard pile.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Are we supposed to be activating her or something? Like, should she have gone at the end of my turn?
Yes.
Sorry.
So move 1 area.
Okay.
And then on mine, it's going to move 1 area.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Because it says activate up to 3 enemies. Oh, I have this enemy.
Oh yeah, okay.
So it will activate.
But we ignore what it is and it's just in the book.
Yeah. Which I think is just nobody's there, so yeah, move 1 area towards the beginning area.
Oh, okay. So that's your activation.
Yep.
And then the snake.
1, 2, 3 away. So it's just going to move up to 2 areas towards the closest hero. I don't know, we can move it there or the other one, I don't know. If engaged, attack with bite, otherwise attack line of sight 2 areas with spit. Spit is 1 hit, 2 red dice, and it could blind you if it gets a lightning. It did not. 2 gremlins. So it's just 1 hit.
I don't even roll because I have 1 defense.
Okay,
already.
cool.
Okay, and then on my side, I guess we can choose, right? Oh, you don't have line of sight to them, so yeah, you don't have line of sight to them. So who is the best? Move up to 2 towards the closest hero.
Yeah, the
1,
little
2.
guy. The little guy.
The little guy, yeah.
Go, obviously.
1, 2. Okay, move 2 towards the closest hero. If engaged,
Oh, but maybe.
with
Yeah, okay, sure.
attack with claws. Otherwise, so claws is 1 hit, 2 red die, and he's minusing 1 of your armor.
I don't have any armor. Sucker.
So
I got lightning and a star.
no symbols, doesn't matter. So just 3 hits.
3 hits, 2 green shield. 1 hit will rage me level 3.
You can roll 1. Oh, I guess you don't. Yeah, it's not even worth it to roll because you can.
Oh, I do roll actually. How many hits?
1. Well, 3 total, but 2 got blocked by the shield.
Oh,
so
yeah, then 1 hit, but I'll be minus.
So it doesn't even matter.
Okay. 8.
Oh, sorry. This guy.
Oh, he rolls an extra blue,
Yeah.
which gave him an extra hit.
So 1 more hit. Yeah. Gremlin does. He didn't roll Gremlin. Sorry. Forgot he had a
I
power.
would have rolled 2, but yeah, that's fine.
Okay,
All right, so I'm
so
at
you have 1 more.
9 damage out of 15.
Okay.
Okay.
So event phase.
Event phase, this just gets discarded. Nothing happens. No nests or anything. Flip. Time phase. 2 green shields.
This is going to go to 2.
There's an enemy there, so I don't cool down my rage.
2 and 1. Okay, I think if it's okay with you, I go first now that I don't have anybody engage with me.
Yep.
Okay, and I have, okay, so I have, I can move back like this. 1, 2.
I just don't think you can kill it in 1 chance, but sure. You moved away from this?
Because you have to move back in, don't you? You have to move over the waypoint?
Yeah, I think so, maybe. All right. So yeah, so you're just going to
spend an action.
spend a paid action, 10.9. So you're up on here.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, and then move in. Dash. So that's my 2 paid actions.
All right.
All right, we're going to give +1 to the attack. I don't even know how much this thing needs.
9.
9.
Has an armor and rolls 3 blue dice on defense.
Okay.
And if you damage it, it's got arcane spine, so you suffer an HP.
That's fine. All right, so attack. So 1 hit.
Everything, all in, go.
Yeah. 4 blue. I'm hoping for 2 lightning so then I can attack with that. So 1 hits to start, plus whatever I get here. 1.
You can do fire. This guy
Oh, I'm
suffers
stunned.
more.
It's stunned. Can it be stunned? Because I'll keep that if I can.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so
At the end of a turn, activate it, ignores hindrances, any fire suffered by this enemy deals an additional 1 HP.
oh, I did get fire.
Yeah.
Okay, so I did get 2
And when
lightning.
it dies, you suffer poison. Like, that's it.
So I did get 2 lightning, so we can use the 2 lightning to hit with this weapon.
Sure.
I got a.
But again, it might not do much because he has armor and 3 blue shields.
Okay, I got a star, so this inflicts additional hit and fire 2.
Okay.
And fire does an additional damage to it, it said.
So fire is going to hit it and do 2 damage automatically.
Okay, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits, and he's stunned. We'll see if this is going to be enough.
And how many hits, sorry?
7.
So 1 armor, and then rolls 3 blues.
So 1 armor.
I think you suffer an HP.
Yeah, I'll take 1.
Yeah, for sure you will. So it doesn't block anything
Okay,
else.
so it takes 6. I suffer an HP going to 5. And then I can attack with my secondary weapon, which is also +1.
So it's at 8 actually. It needs 1 more damage.
Okay, hopefully I can do it with this.
Which it would die in the time phase, but it might be gone by then.
Well,
so.
I'm going to attack here. It gets... Oh, I put that on the wrong one. I start with
what
3
did it say?
hits.
I need a 3. You suffered HP?
I did. I'm at 5 now. 3 hits plus... Oh, another... Oh, that one doesn't do anything. Plus a star, which does another one in poison 2 if it can suffer poison. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not immune to body conditions or anything.
Okay, so poison 2. And then 4 hits.
So 1 armor, and
So
then
3
rolls 3
hits.
blue dice.
We just need 1 to get through, so it dies right now. Oh!
It blocks 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I knew that weapon wasn't going to do enough.
But I think it's okay because it's stunned, so it's not going to activate at the end of my turn.
Oh, true. The stun saves it, yeah, because then time phase it would definitely be smoked.
And when did that say we read?
But if I can't get to it, then we're in trouble because...
Yeah, it depends on when it said at the beginning or the end of the time phase or something, if it's on the...
I don't know where that was.
Also, if it's engaged with me...
If in any of the next event phases, The red elder spider is over the begin area.
What does it do if it's engaged with me? Does it stay where it is and just hit me?
Well, it's not going to activate with you, but on the next one, it will attack with claws. If engaged with 2+ heroes and charged, it'll use web spit, and then it moves away 1 area toward the begin area.
So there's nothing I can do here?
I have to get to it, and I have to hit it before it activates again.
1, 2.
But hold on, you went to stun it again.
No, I couldn't stun it again, sorry.
Oh.
Because it's a different weapon. Yeah, I just got excited when I saw that.
Poison 2, fire. So if I just move away from that guy, 1,
oh, but
2,
so stuff might be more.
3,
and then dash in,
and then dash. I can just use my paid action to like make him suffer.
Yeah,
and rage him out.
You just may have to take 2 hits if that guy's with you. But
Whatever,
okay,
man.
so that's the end of my turn.
Okay. At the end of enemy turn, it activates for sure. Okay. Activate all mage enemies. We know there's none. All heroes must shift 1 used power back 1. I have none that are used.
Okay, this one I'll do.
This will just get rid of his stun. And
now
that
it's your
is
turn.
done.
Oh, okay, so then you can run away from him.
Yep.
So he's just going to hit you with claws. He's going to roll 2 red, 1 blue because he's adding.
Ignores my armor, but I don't have any.
1 more blue too. Sorry, that one too.
Yep. So you got 3 more hits.
And symbols don't matter, so.
How much hits total?
Total of 4.
2 green shields. I roll 2 blues, but I'm so raged it doesn't matter. So yeah, minus. So I take 2 more hits. So I go to 11. That will rage me to level 4. Unfortunately, I would have had extra move there if I didn't rage that high, but that's okay. All right.
So then
1, 2, paid action, 3, and dash. That's 2 paid actions, which are all my paid actions.
I think
so
you
I can't do the suffer. So
no,
I'm gonna fight him. Yeah.
It's just 1 hit will get if you can get 1 through.
Yeah. If I would have stayed raged.
You start with 4 to start, so I think that you're good. Oh, I think I need to suffer 1 more damage from that second attack on him.
Because you did hit him, right?
Yeah.
No, you didn't. He blocked everything.
Oh, it's only when I
only when an attack deals damage.
Oh, nice. Okay, good. 4. You start. Oh yeah, you go.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4 lightning. And 1 star. So with the lightning and the star, I want to do a critical.
All right.
We haven't criticaled yet today. JP Trombley of the Trailer Park Boys is here. Hello, hello.
Minus 2 its armor. Oh, that's good.
Great. I was hoping it was the -1 health or 1 damage just for fun, so he dies on the critical.
Okay, so you hit him for 10. He rolls.
10. He 1 armor block.
No, you reduce the armor.
Reduce his armor. Okay, so he rolls 3 blues.
He blocks
nothing. And takes
10 hits.
10 hits.
Yep. I cannot believe that.
Gotcha, sucker.
Oh my god.
All right. Resume play until the red elder spider dies. So we got to make sure we get 2 soul points and 1 treasure. We got a holy rune. Holy rune, Batman. Discard this item to gain.
Oh,
okay, I don't have that.
We had this before,
but I do have room for it. I think.
I can pick it up.
1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, technically I can't.
Yeah, I can.
I'll just leave it there for now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I am faith.
10.21. The arachnid's escape is ended by a mighty blow from the hero. The mission accomplished, the party waits for a messenger from the mining council, pleasantly astonished by the sight of the Spider Queen's huge carcass impaled as a trophy on a pike. The messenger delivers a rich reward to the heroes, together with these words: "Today you accomplished a great deed, no matter the reason, but a great service nonetheless, to the village of Nilmerg. From now on, your dwarven fellows will proudly call you Melon. Farewell, proud adventurers." These guys are hilarious. Melon.
Okay.
Or melon. Time for your grown-up nap. Good night, Brad.
Good night.
Have a good rest. See you in a bit. I'm putting you to sleep. All right. Take note of Quest X/Heroes of the Mines. So that is on our little card here. You're going to mark off Quest X Hero of the Mines. Yay. Which may or may not come into play during this quest, or quests from, or campaigns from future expansions, which they tend to do sometimes. Okay, that's cool. Discard the Venture 1 card, finally. We've completed the Venture 1. So it's not only just completing this cool little checklist on here, it's finding where to turn it in, making the right choice to use it, go on a side quest, complete said side quest with the right ending, and finally we're done the adventure.
You can take that. Oh.
That's just the rules.
Oh, okay.
So cool. I love stuff like that. Little side quests. All right. The party cannot attempt this quest again during this campaign. So you only can play it once if you get this ending, I guess.
No problem.
Rewards. The party gains 1 treasure. So we'll just gain this. Sure, I'll just put it there for now. And then 50 crowns. And the dwarven pickaxe. Yay, we got the pickaxe. Quest card. If already in use as pickaxe, flip it. So if we did use it up, if we did use this up and it flipped, they would let you flip it back.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
Cool. All right, then next, travel back to return to the last site sheet visited. Oh yeah, because we were in the middle of doing that site sheet thing before leaving.
Yep.
So we still have to go back and then read the exit on that one, which
could bring us to a forge, which I would like to forge my war shield.
Which is we were in. It was in Mantis Capital. Okay, so we were here. We had 2 time or something. We were in the middle of. Yeah. We broke off and didn't complete it. So technically, we're here and we have 2 time remaining.
I would like to go to the forge just to reforge my war shield if possible.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so then I'll spend. Are you okay with that? I spend the 50 that we just got.
Yeah. So you got to spend 1 time to go to the forge.
Time. Spend that 50.
Oh, and my break.
Oh, we need 25, right?
Yeah, I have 20.
No, you.
Well, we pick up treasure and stuff. There was stuff there.
Yeah, but then we have to go to the Emporium first, which is fine.
What do you mean?
Because we have to go back.
We have no money on any spaces?
Not within movement range.
Oh, no.
No, here. I'm not going to do... Sorry. I'm not going to do that. I'll spend the 25. So my...
Oh, you're just forging your shield. What did it do? Give you 1 extra hit?
Yeah. So I'll let you have your...
this is my life we're talking about here.
25. Okay.
Cool.
So I spend
we
25.
Have 45 left?
Yeah. I know, we're
There's
5
nothing we
shy.
can toss
That's
for
crazy.
money? Come on.
I mean, I guess I could toss...
You could have said you went to the Emporium if you want to spend 1 time. But... Also, was the rules of rolling for guards and stuff, or was that a previous city? I think it was a previous city. I'm not going to worry about that. I don't care right now, but...
Okay,
so now we exit with 1 time remaining? I think we spend the time because I don't think it matters.
Okay, so then let's go to the...
I know in the core set we're not supposed to return back to these according to the rule book. You only go to each city once.
So then we could have went to the
Emporium with a time.
Emporium first, and these we would have picked up, right?
Yeah, and we sell whatever.
Just this one, which would give us 30 crowns.
I think I'm going to put the dwarven pickaxe in our stash.
That's fine. Okay, so then we would have enough. So I sold that for 30. And then when
Should I keep the torch or should I just sell that away? Probably just sell it.
Oh, it's up to you. What does it give you?
It could increase my range of ranged items and powers. Then I flip it to a worn torch. But also as an attack, I could roll 2 red dice for fire 1. Lightning would give me fire 2 on top of that. Star would get me AoE. It's cool if we really need fire. Remember it in the fight in the last saga at the end of the first box? I think there was like the big boss. And it was like fire effects were the key.
Yeah,
so it was like giving us ways to use fire, but if we had the torch also was like crazy bananas.
Yeah.
So anytime, like the red elder spider we just had, any ways of putting extra fire on it, which if I was the one to get to it first, I would have been using this to throw fire on it.
Yeah.
To kill it like way faster, I think, to make sure it didn't get out of the scenario. But
okay. You can put it in
the combat activity, so I don't really use it because my weapon's crazy.
Yeah, you can put it in the Emporium. So I'm going to spend this additional time. Now we go to the forge.
So how do we sell back the Emporium again in this game?
To the Emporium, you don't sell back. Oh, Emporium.
So I'll just keep it in our stash. That's fine.
Yeah. So then when we go to the forge, I spent that last one. Now I'll spend 50.
I want to spend in the Emporium then too, if we have enough to buy heals or bandages.
I have here. You can take.
How much do we have?
Well, I'm spending this 50 to do my shield, and then you have 25 that you can spend on whatever you want.
Okay. So I need 45 to buy the better one, but I'll just get the lower one for 15.
So then my shield is forged.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want to go back to the big shot for 1 second again so I can...
Oh, yes. Sorry. Yeah, we can see our updated stuff for next, even though we shouldn't be cleaning up the table because we stream this game again in 2 days.
True, but
so we'll just leave it on the table, clean up the scenario, leave our boards here so we don't mess up anything.
So now we have to leave out of Mantis, which is 0.87.
Okay, let's leave and see. 0.87. Mantis way out. Just outside the mighty walls of Mantis, a young cleric approaches the party, chanting a prayer to the three, and bowing deeply, introduces himself with a trembling voice. Hail, O glorious champions! My name is Claudius, faithful servant to the three gods. A vision foretold your arrival, and you know not how fervently I prayed that this day would come. I feel we must trust you, as you are divine instruments chosen by the three sent to heal this kingdom, and I have been humbly chosen among the faithful to witness this event. I kneel before you here with a plea. We know for certain that the shard of a holy relic has been used to animate a terrible construct in the Aspides temple. It would be just and righteous if such a holy artifact could return to the hands of the faithful worthy of its power. This action would give new hope to our people, and you would become a beacon in the darkness for every devout being. May the gods see your victory. If not already obtained, the party gains Venture 3 quest card.
Oh, we don't have that, I don't think.
Then travel in the Underrain to the Aspides Temple, quest 8.
Yeah, we don't have Venture 3. What do we need for that one?
Venture quest, they're giving us another fetch quest.
Where am I going next here?
Venture 3, what do we get for this one? The party must defeat one Soul Eater.
What was the Soul Eater? I know there's a card.
I have no idea.
There's a card for that, I think. Oh, it's a demon. Some sort of red demon.
That is a Soul Eater. Defeat me. Oh, so there's still enemies we haven't even seen yet. That's crazy. All right, he's a red enemy. So I have a feeling in the next scenario.
There's a Minotaur we haven't fought yet either.
He's a Soul Eater?
No, but just as enemies we haven't fought yet.
So this red one we see in the next one, and the next quest after that, assuming it's the last one, we'll see that guy.
Yeah. I think there's a purple, right? We're gonna fight a Speedies.
So Venture Quest 3. This guy I don't need.
Yep. Wow.
Okay. Oops. What am I doing? All right. That is it. So Quest 8 is the next one, which is... Yep, Aspides Temple. So we're at Mantis Capital, traveling along the little path here. And there's her temple. And then when we're done that temple, we assume we beat it or not. We'll see what happens. Then we eventually get to the Serpent Citadel. So I think there's like Monday's episode, then we'll have one the following weekend. And then we should be the end. I don't know what happens there, but I don't see any other quests here. Maybe there's some in the book we never, did, and maybe they're surprising us. I don't know. We'll see. But so far, this has been definitely longer than the first Saga's starting box, but that's neat. That's neat. Definitely like this scenario.
I was just going to say that this was a fun scenario.
Yeah, this scenario was super cool. Going in the mine carts, winding up in different places, getting kind of lost, going this way.
And getting separated?
Yeah.
Yeah, very neat.
Yeah, it's very cool. And then trying to catch this venom spider, red elder spider that was laying these nests. We kill them all. It ticks it off, but it doesn't want to fight us. It just wants to run from us and go find somewhere else to spread nests and be evil.
I didn't think we were going to get it. To be
no,
honest.
I thought
that
it was
was
gone.
very lucky with some of the. The stun was perfect.
Key. Stun was the key. That Sword and Sorcery you rolled, so fitting that you had to roll the 1 in 10 logo of the game, Sword and Sorcery on a die, to stun that thing just enough to get to it and kill it.
For enough for you to get to it on your turn. Yeah, that is
crazy.
Wow.
That was a really cool scenario. I like that a lot.
Oh, Matthew's going to be sad when this ends. We have more things.
So expansions, for this game, again, the expansions I don't think are at retail yet. I saw like a couple weeks back, maybe a month ago, they were showing video of unboxing the Kickstarter versions of some of the expansions or the next expansion. But again, I'm not worried about that right now. We'll save our characters and we'll continue on if we get the expansions. I'll just grab them at retail if that's the case. But again, I'm only going to grab them if we're like at the time looking for something to play. Yeah, like we played a lot of Sword and Sorcery. There's other dungeon crawlers, other board games I want to play too. So yeah, so for some variety for myself to keep sane. But again, the Saga one, we did the same thing. We played the core set. Mm-hmm. And then we like literally a year it was before we got back to it, when it was this time of year. I remember we got the game in like around December holiday time. We played it in like January-ish time.
Yep.
Then took a break from it, got back to it again around holiday, like January-ish, start of a new year time. But then we played through all of the expansion, like right through to the very end, and then even bought the last one we didn't own and went right into it. So it's not available at retail. I don't know when that's going to happen, but I don't really care. So I'm not eager to get to it. But if, again, maybe we'll see you guys next January and we'll continue. But again, there's still like 1 or 2 more scenarios of this. Who knows? Maybe they show up in retail by then. Maybe we just continue after that. I don't know. We'll see. But I probably would want to take a break anyway from this, just to play some different things. So some other people that watch the channel who don't watch the series can watch some other stuff, or just throw some other things on the channel. We'll see. But yeah, it's been fun. It is going to be sad when it ends. But again, so many great games, not enough time. So yeah. Jackpot Man says there's a lot of hype around Ark Nova. Haven't played it myself, but have you considered that game? Yeah, there's hype around it, like, but again, the hype is on BGG's like hotness list. I don't know if there's like real hype, because that, I don't trust that too much, because sometimes games can get on the hotness list because there's a sale somewhere. It can get on the hotness list because of like a popular review on a website or a YouTube channel or something. It can get on the hotness list because it made somebody's top 100 list or whatever. It can get on the hotness list because it has a bad rule book and people are looking up rules and adding rules questions to the rules forums on the page on BGG. So if my game has a horrible rule book, and I've talked about this before, there's an incentive there to not make your rule book the best, because then people are going up and asking about the rules. Obviously, this is not a great thing to do. But yeah, just by people interacting on BGG, going to the page, looking up rules. Every time I look up a rule and click on the page of that game, go into the forum, that's another hit. That's buffing that game up, making it more popular, making it, on the hotness list, making it a more interacted page. So yeah, so sometimes games go up on the hotness list just because it's like on sale on Amazon. And people are like, what is that game? And they go look it up. So Ark Nova, I don't know what the deal is, why it's hot, but literally all it could be is from like a shut up and sit down review is enough to make it go up on the hotness list, which is like, so one guy reviewed it on this popular YouTube channel, and that's what made it go on the hotness list. What if you don't agree with their tastes, or they don't have the same taste as you? Just because it's on the hotness list doesn't mean it's a great game for you, which comes around full circle to what we were talking about at the beginning, right?
Yeah.
I looked up Ark Nova. Usually when I go on BGG, I see the hotness list. I'll go like, oh, there's a new game that's near the top I've never seen before. I clicked on it. I looked at it.
We looked into it.
Interesting. But from what I read on how it works and some people's reviews, who like real people who own it and wrote ratings and stuff on BGG, it's like, it's a cool game, but it's like, I don't know where the mind-blowing craziness is coming from. I don't know if it's like, I don't know what it is. I don't know if you guys know what made it spike. Like, I have no idea, but usually you can find out. It's like one place, like Tom Vassell rated it his #1 on his top 100 or something.
He did talk really highly about it.
Oh, did he? Yeah. Oh, maybe it's just Tom Vassell on the Dice Tower said something good about it, and he has a large fan base. That all it takes for him to say a game is in his top 10, and people just go want to buy it. And if it has a super small print run, that creates FOMO, and everyone wants it, even though they have no freaking clue if it's any good for them. And just that creates like kind of a false hype. So I've seen this happen so many times over the 10 years in the hobby. So a Euro-y game of building a zoo, no offense, but like everyone said the same thing about Terraforming Mars of like, this game's like so crazy. It was so hot and insane. It still is very popular, but I played it and it was like, is it really doing anything that unique? It's good, but it's like the overall, it's like there are way better games that I love that are more for me than that game is. Don't get me wrong, it's a great game, but like that game people make such a hubbub about, and it's like, I don't know. I played it and it's like cool, but yeah, that's just one example. But there are other examples where people are like, this is the game you need to play, and it's on the hotness list, it's going crazy.
Oh, it was Tom's #1.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, so I mean that does things. But Jack Lamian says,
okay.
I feel like it has been in the top 3 hotness for a very long time, more than just the usual. Yeah, and
okay.
yeah. I mean, I've even seen quite a few posts in the board game groups on Facebook about it.
But
People are talking about it.
Here's the thing, though. If it's a great game, it's getting reprinted. We'll see it again. Like, it will have another print run, I should say. And if it's new, you know what usually happens with games like that? They make a game about building a zoo. They have no idea that game's going to be popular.
Yeah.
So they order one print run of like 10,000 copies for the world. And then it gets a great review. Enough people go to buy it. And every store only has like 2 copies. And it's sold out. So because people can't get it right now, that's what my impression I got from it. Because more people want it than can find it, supply and demand. It's created a buzz for it. But once everyone kind of gets a copy, it's going to calm down. Like Wingspan, everybody. Wingspan, literally, it's a great game. Again, just falls into Terraforming Mars, engine building, cool package, except for Wingspan's a better game than Terraforming Mars. I said it. Especially overall package and quality and everything too, right? Again, but the theme, it's not for everybody. Both games aren't for everybody, right? But in general, in my opinion, Wingspan a better game. But because that game was so hard to find for literally like a year and a half, 2 years, it created an extra buzz of FOMO. People wanted it. They couldn't have it. They just were dying, chomping at the bit. But once you get Wingspan and you play it a handful of times, or you play Terraforming Mars a handful of times, they're just another board game. It's like not changing the world. It's like, I don't know. So it's like the buzz dies down after once everyone gets their hands on it and have played it a few times. Just like any other board game. It's I don't know. It's very rare for a game to be playable forever, right? You just kind of like will eventually move on to something else. So yeah. Because a game about building a zoo is the hottest right now, a Euro game building a zoo, it's like...
I mean, though, it could...
I want to play it. I will buy it at retail, but I'm not paying extra to get a copy off eBay. I'm okay. Yeah. But I do want to try it. But again, just because it's hyped up on BGG doesn't do anything for me. Now, if it was a... 20 scenario fantasy 3.5 4.0 weight dungeon crawling fantasy game with Lord of the Rings IP or something. Okay, I want it.
Then we would have pre-ordered it.
Yeah, I would be hyped. Yeah, I'd be all over it. I'd be hyped. But again, just like, it's not hot for everybody. Just because it's on the hotness list just means it's hot for the general population on BGG, which is like, I equate very similar to like hardcore tabletop gaming audience. Because if you look at the top 10 games on BGG or even the top 100, that's the audience who are rating games on BGG. So is it going to fly up on BGG? Is it only popular for hardcore Euro gamers? You know what I mean? So again, just because something's on the hotness list, that's not enough for me. And just because Tom Vassell, like you say, rates it number one on his list, that just means he likes it this year.
Yeah, what list was it on?
Yeah, was on his top 10 like games that have animals on the box, or his top 10 games that have a box with aqua blue on the cover, like, or has cards included. Top 10 games with cards. Top 10 games that you can't find right now. Top 10 games that have an elephant miniature. I don't know. Like he does top 10 lists every 30 minutes, so who knows, right? Yeah, it depends on what list. Hard to take it serious. But again, I remember Tom Vassell meeting. Oh, top 100. Just top 100 overall, like games of all time. For the current year, like so, every year he refreshes that top 100 list, and obviously a game that's more in recent memory will have more power to go up the list. Definitely. Because like he's explained this before, if a game he hasn't played in 2 or 3 years, it's going to start dropping. Yeah. And other games he's played more recently will start flying up. That game literally came out at the end of the year. So that was one of his most recently played games. Probably had a good impact on him. Yeah, I think he said his family, if I remember correctly, said something like he played with his family and they liked it as well, which I'm sure impacts his rating of a game. Yep. So again, if I look at Tom Vassell, when I met Tom Vassell, Gen Con 2013, he asked me, what's your favorite game? And I said, my favorite game is Game of Thrones, the board game, 2nd edition. I love it. Backstabbing. I love the theme. I love the complexity. It brought me to the hobby. And he went, well, that game's too complex and too long for me. No interest in it, or something like that he said. And I went, okay, that makes sense. Because every game I see on your list is like not pretty short and not as complex. And I don't see those many on your channel. He's like, yeah, it's not really our thing, or something like that. And I went, okay, that's good to know. So now I know every time I see Tom Vassel's top lists of, you know, games that use tokens or whatever top 10 list he makes, I have to keep in mind he likes games that aren't that long, games that aren't that complex. You know, like the rule books aren't too huge and that the high of a complexity rating. If it makes his kids happy and they love it and want to play with him, just like if my daughter wants to play a game, that game automatically goes up. If you want to play a game, if Mel wants to play a game and loves the game, that goes up on my like, okay, I like that game more because I have a person to play it with. Amazing. So obviously like that I can relate to. So when he says he loves a game with his daughters and says a specific daughter that's around my daughter's age, I would value that opinion more because it's more aligns with my tastes, right? So you just have to keep that in check, right? When I'm telling you a game is awesome, I'm a crazy dude that doesn't mind big setups, lots of table space,
long games,
complex rules, fantasy theme. Definitely bumps it up for me and stuff like that. If it has an IP on it, I love and does the rules right and the rule books are good and how to learn the game is good. I give games higher value if the components are good and that kind of stuff.
And time doesn't scare us away. If it's like a 4 or 6 hour game we're in, it's fine.
Yep. As you guys have seen, if we're here playing for 7 hours on a Saturday playing a game,
no complaints.
Usually no complaints, unless it's just like boring and luck fest and not challenging us or like be surprising us or the discovery aspect is not there. But yeah, so just keep that in mind. Like every source of hype or review or top 10 list all have their own criteria. Again, that, you know, maybe you like a mechanic in it more than others. Maybe I'm a huge Eurogame fan. So like when I say I love this Eurogame, like, okay, if I'm saying this is a top 1 or top 3 Euro game, take it serious. But for me, I don't really play many Euro games. So when I say I like a Euro game, it's like, oh, okay. So like this guy.
You don't know how much you're comparing it to because you don't have a lot in your arsenal that you've played.
Yeah, my top 10 Euro game list is like the 10 Euro games I've ever played. So like, I'm just joking. But you know what I mean?
It's a good example.
Yeah. So, or like if I made a top 10 list of super light family weight card games, I don't even know if I played 10 of them ever. So I don't know if I could even fill that list, you know, stuff like that, right? So yeah. So keep that in mind. So I don't buy into the hype for it. Whatever. I'll eventually try to play it, but the same thing happened with Wingspan. The same thing happened with Terraforming Mars. There's other games too that were like rare or hot that people are like, oh my God. Like what was the one? There was one Gen Con where like after the legacy games started to pick up steam, Plathead Games picked up Seafall from the guy who does the legacy games. Is it Rob Davio? I forget which one. But anyways, he had this game he's working on forever. No publisher really wanted to bite. But once Pandemic Legacy fired off, this guy all of a sudden, he could like, you know, hand in toilet paper with a poop mark on it. And people would try to turn that into a game because they were like, this guy's hot. Legacy is hot. So they made Seafall. And I missed on getting one of the limited copies at Gen Con. I dodged a bullet there because that game ended up being a big meh fest and was really crappy and no one cares about it. And it would have been a big waste of my time, my money. I probably lost some players in my play group, wouldn't want to play board games with me anymore if I tried to put that generic piece of junk in front of them. So just because something is hyped, and that game was hyped through the roof, but once everyone got to play it, once it took a couple weeks for the plays and the word of mouth to get out there, and you know, it was like, well, okay.
Nothing special.
Yeah, so 10 years in the hobby, and anyone who's been in the hobby that long or longer, or even 2 years, you've probably gone through the cycle of a game getting hyped up, one signal on the internet, or 2 signals, 2 loud voices, the vocal minority, saying a game's really awesome, and nobody being able to find a copy. So you need that perfect mix, right? But it's like, it's got to stand the test of time. So I know you're saying it's been on the hotness list. The game has literally only been known about for 2 months, 2.5, maybe 3. So for it to be on the hotness list this long or whatever, if it's been that long, okay, that's cool.
That's
I also saw Gloomhaven on the top of the hotness list for literally like 3 years. So like,
but again,
Ark Nova being on it for 3 months, like who cares? Like that doesn't do anything for me.
That's true.
So yeah, I call BS.
True. But again, this could be something. We don't know yet.
I could play it in like a couple months if they do get more copies in stores and I get one. I could play it and I could love it. It could blow my mind. I could be totally wrong, which would be amazing. So I am interested. But again, 6 months could go by and then nobody's talking about it. I forget about it. I just don't care. Nobody asks about it.
Yeah.
So it's like, who cares? There's many more boxes of cardboard, plastic, and paper that I still have to play, that I would love to play, love to get a hold of. And every freaking week there's a new Kickstarter or a new game release that's so interesting. So again, it could be awesome, but it's a freaking Euro game about building your own zoo, playing multiplayer solitaire.
So it's funny because Yogi is comparing it to Through the Ages and saying
again,
that's what it is. That's a good comparison, Yogi.
Through the Ages was great.
Yeah, it was good.
I have Through the Ages though. Why do I need a Through the Ages about building a zoo? I should just play more Through the Ages.
Different theme, yeah.
I haven't played enough Through the Ages. I know I haven't played enough.
No.
I could play that game. I'll pull it right at now and I'll feel fresh again because I've only played it a handful of times. I played it digital only a handful of times. So do I need another game that's scratches the same itch as Through the Ages?
But
probably not.
But
maybe the fact that I got a tiger and I'm building my zoo and I put a tiger in there. And I'm like, this is amazing.
No, way
better than dealing with old history dudes.
But that's what I was going to say.
And maybe fighting war.
Maybe the theme of Through the Ages doesn't click with some people, but the theme of this
Through the Zooges.
Right?
Through the Zoo Ages, yes.
And maybe you can play this with your kids. Maybe
True.
yeah. So maybe the theme will hit. So yes, there is a place that you can have both of these available to you, but maybe you only need to buy one.
But it just bugs me. Like, I understand some people don't know and they're new to the hobby and they see the hotness list and they're like, oh my God, this must be amazing because it's on the hotness list. But literally, like, Amazon knocking $10 off a game makes a game appear on the hotness list. So like, bad rule book of everyone looking up rules once a Kickstarter delivers makes a game get on the hotness list. So just bear that in mind. Shut up and sit down, giving a good review. Make something go up on the hotness list. Mm-hmm. Tom Vassell putting a game on his top.
Putting it number one.
Putting on any high list because he has enough fan base that will create the small ripple effect that's needed on BGG. Like, remember, our hobby is super small. BGG has a bunch of users, but it doesn't take many users to click on a page for a game to go up on a hotness list. Or it doesn't take many people to rate a game a 10 or a 0 to tank it or over bloat its rating. Like, it's very easily to manipulate Board Game Geek by a publisher asking their fan base in their private Discord or whatever to say, hey, everybody who loves our products, go and rate our game a 10 so it can get up on the top 100 list. And I've seen it happen.
I've seen that happen.
All it takes is a hardcore fan base of a game, which is a super small amount, maybe 100 people, maybe 200 people listen to that publisher say that, and they go and rate a game, boom, it's in the top 100. How am I going to take games so seriously that are in the top 100 if that's all it takes to do that? So just keep that in mind. I've learned that over the years slowly. I've discovered these things, and it's like, yeah, it's tough. I always tell everyone, go to BGG to find good information. It's an amazing website, but just careful with the info. It's a Wikipedia kind of site. You can't trust it. Like, and people can manipulate it, and you can't believe everything you read on there, right? Mm-hmm. So just careful. That's all. That's all.
I just noticed that we don't have any numbers. Oh, it's on the other side.
Oh, we have no subscribers?
We have no subscribers anymore. They have all left.
Oh, man, why?
I don't know.
Okay, hold on.
But what was I going to say here? So Yogi's saying, this is for you. Next week is packed with crowdfunding games. You'll need to schedule a crowdfunding coffee stream.
Yeah, I am doing it next week on probably Friday morning. Probably Friday morning.
Because Yogi wants to talk about these Kickstarters or crowdfunding.
Sure. Again, I don't think I've seen anything interesting to talk about yet, but...
Yeah, everyone unsubscribed. That sucks.
Oh, we got to start over. We got to hit 100 subscribers, everybody. New goal. Okay, let's see if I can get it to work.
Boom. You're all back.
Bam! Just blew through the goal. 14,000 subs. Boop, boop, boop. D. Miller says not true. What's not true?
What's not true?
What's not true, D. Miller? I shouldn't schedule a crowdfunding.
No, I think that was before you said that. Oh, a bunch launched on the 22nd. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, what I'll do is schedule a coffee chat for probably Friday, maybe Thursday. Yeah,
yes,
congrats.
Thank you. Woo! Woo! We did it. What game was it? It was actually one of my...
Sean, we hit the 14K between streams, but Mel noticed it on her last painting stream. She logged in and we're just over it.
Yeah. Oh, the zero subs. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Not true. Yeah.
I was like, I need to know if you have information about something. I need to know what is not true. Because because I don't know everything. That's for sure. My opinions change. Obviously, I'm open-minded for information.
We also haven't played it, so.
Well, yeah, anything that was not true there that was being said, I'm okay with knowing. Yeah. I'm okay with the other side of the coin. Anyone here played Ark Nova? That's what I want to know. I'm surprised nobody's in the chat saying, I've played it, and this is this, and this is that. Everyone's kind of like, this is what I've heard, this is what I've heard. I feel like their first print was probably only like 10,000. And whenever a company does that, which makes sense because they publish so many games all the time, and if they don't think their game is going to sell well because it's just a generic game, they print 10,000 copies. That's like a standard thing, right?
Yeah.
And then they send it out to retail, see what happens. If it does sell out, they'll do another print run of maybe another 10,000, maybe 20,000. But I remember that's what happened with Wingspan. Jamie Stegmaier was fully open with, in his blogs and stuff, telling how many he was ordering every single time for every country. Here, I'm ordering more Wingspan, guys. Here's how many were sold. Here's how many I'm ordering. And you can find the history on that. It's kind of fun to read that stuff. But every time he ordered a bunch, it was like never enough. But then he realized like, this is a good way for me to never lose money because no game is sitting on a shelf. Yeah. So as I keep printing it, people keep ordering it. And he just kept a good flow going until all of a sudden you need to slow down and then copies are actually staying in stock. And
but that might be hard to do right now with the shipping crisis.
Yeah, obviously. But Wingspan was before that. So it was like a good example.
Yeah.
Now
it's tough, right? For companies.
Now we might not see another print run of Ark Nova till like 2024. Like who knows? Yeah, exactly. I don't know. Yeah. Who knows? But it's crazy. I do want to play it. But I'm only going to play it if I can get it at retail at normal price. I'm not going to go crazy. If the price starts going up because it's more rare, I'm not biting. I'm sorry, I'm not biting. So yeah. Again, Euro games on my channel. Some of them do good. Some don't. It's a theme of building a zoo. I don't know how exciting that'd be to watch.
I mean, we would make it as exciting as we could.
Yeah, but again, that makes the priority on it drop, right? Yeah. I have other games that I know are that I need to play, or even games I need to get that are definitely would probably be more interesting to our fan base. But
yeah, and I just want to note that since you asked that question, has anyone played it? There's a couple people that are saying they would like to try it, but there's the other half that are saying no, not
Yogi
for me.
says I don't need no zoo animals in my games.
Yeah.
Brian S. says, I would like to see Rob, Mel, and Kyle play the new Libertalia. I wanted to play the old Libertalia. That was on my list when I first got in the hobby. As a party game, I wanted to add to my collection. I could never find it, though. It was always out of stock or out of print. And eventually I just gave up on it and thought, we don't need any games like that. The game that I got that kind of filled that role, which was I still don't think was as cool as that game could have been, was Citadels.
Oh, okay.
Citadels was the picking a role, kind of messing with each other kind of game. Yeah. But then again, Libertalia looked more interesting in that aspect. But we just never got a hold of it. When I eventually saw it, it was like 5 years later, and I was like, I think we're moved past that. We don't really play party games with each other. Now I saw Stonemaier Games reprinted it with like new art, redesigned Libertalia. Again, does that make it a better game? I don't know what they changed with it. Did they make it more of up to today's standards? Is it more of a gamer's game? Or is it still just a fun party game? If it's just a fun, goofy party game, I don't know if I need that in my collection. I don't know. So, and if it's a Stonemaier game, which has a good quality to it, which probably means it has a quality price attached to it, which means if I'm paying like $80 for a party game that's overproduced, I don't need more party games. All my party games collect dust.
Yeah, we don't play them enough.
COVID killed party game night for us for sure. Mm-hmm. And even the group that I used to play party games with, I've now elevated to when we do play with them every now and then, we're playing games like Root and Too Many Bones and things. So going back to playing like a light, silly party game with them, I don't want to do. I have party games that we pull out and fill those voids. Like, yeah. Libertalia is a party game? Did I wake up in an alternate dimension? Keith, is it not? Am I not thinking of the same game where you like get pirate rolls and there were like cards on a ship? Maybe I got the wrong game. Yeah, I'll find it. I remember it had like a pirates on the cover. Let's see.
I don't remember.
Yeah, this is the game from 2012, Libertalia. This is the one. Is it not this? Re-implemented by this? Yes, this is a Stonemaier Games one, right? Yeah, we have the right game.
So scroll down.
Okay. It's 2.24 weight. I don't know. To me, I thought it was a party game. You select your roles and you have like little powers. It's not that complex. Is it long? 40 to 60 minutes? I don't know. To me, that's a party game.
But scroll down for a second again. Sorry.
That's a party game. I'm sorry. This is the same. I don't know. I play the same thing with as a party game.
Scroll down to the next paragraph.
Action queue, hand management, selection order bid, set collection, simultaneous action selection. Okay, so maybe it's more like a ticket to ride kind of level game. So a gateway game? A gateway game maybe?
Yeah. Yeah, because party game is more...
Like Citadels, I guess, isn't a party game, but I consider it like a party game. And this seems like Citadels, right?
And I think because you're saying party game doesn't necessarily mean like a ton of people, you know.
Yeah, true.
You're thinking a game that we could bring to a small get together and teach people. So yes, your definition of party game might be different.
Like if I can set this up, teach it, and play it in under 60 minutes, that's a party game.
Like at a small function, like at a family function.
I'm not dedicating a whole game night around this game. It's a party game.
Yeah. So your definition is different than other people.
My definition of a party game is different. I know.
Yeah. See, okay.
Gateway, sure. Okay. Party game, I think of more of a trivia game or categories. Oh,
yeah, okay. I agree.
Okay,
it's more of those like deduction games. Those kind of things are considered party games. But I see what you're saying.
I stand corrected.
You bring this to a party.
This is the kind of game I play as a party game. Another thing I would consider a party game is like Coup or Resistance.
Yeah, the deduction games.
Are those Keith? Are those party games to you, or are those like just gateway games too?
Those to me are party games.
Because those I could rifle off in 20, 30, 40 minutes. I could teach you.
You can play multiple times.
Yeah. What's another one I consider a party game? Spyfall.
Yeah. Point Salad. I'm looking at our little list here.
Rhino Hero Super Battle.
Yeah. Code Names.
Code Names. Yeah, that's a party game, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you say Point Salad already?
Yeah.
Games where fights happen are not party games.
Oh, okay. Keith, depends on what party you're at.
Keith, I'm not going to one of your parties. It doesn't sound exciting to me. Keith, your parties are boring. I'm sorry. You need to come to one of our parties. They get off the hook. Coup is like a horror game. Psychological trauma.
Oh, you must be bad at it, Yogi, then.
Yeah.
Like me. I'm bad at those kind of games. I'm terrible, actually, at those kind of games.
Yeah, like Mission Red Planet, Yogi's saying, and how Mission Red Planet is a party game. Yeah, that could be a party game too. No, I'm just joking. It's a party game like how Citadels is a party game. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Like most people won't consider Citadels, I think, a party game, but I do. Because I definitely only play it with the party game crowd. Because it's like so simple. It's like so easy to teach. And yeah. Anyways.
Party game.
I'm causing trouble at the end of the stream. I think we need to end the stream soon because I'm going to keep getting in trouble over here.
All I was going to say is party game definition is up for interpretation.
Yeah. No, Brian, Fury of Dracula is not a party game. It's not a party game to me. No. Let me look that up.
No, that's not a party game.
Because I would dedicate a whole day to that game.
Yeah, we play like in a whole evening.
Fury of Dracula. See, Fear of Dracula is in the 3.25 weight. If you're in the 3 weights, there's no way it's a party game.
Okay, so hold on.
If it's low 2s, high 1s.
Well, that's what Yogi's saying. Anything under 2.5 is a party game.
Pretty much. That's what I'm so bad for that. I'm sorry, guys. I don't mean to be like, I'm elitist. Anything so easy is party game. But literally, that's how I treat that game. I treat it as those kind of games as party games. I play those with people, non-gamers, grandmas, aunts, children. We're playing games like Citadels, and I would play Libertalia. I would teach the same group. Yeah. And that would, to me, be a party game. So I'm playing with non-gamers. It doesn't take that long. I can teach it in like 10 minutes, that kind of stuff. That's just how I am now. Because I play games like categories and these kind of things. I don't know if I play categories, but games like that, you find in Toys R Us, Walmart, there's like $10, $20 games that are just like teach and play. Like you're basically like playing Pictionary and that kind of stuff. I don't like those games. I won't play those. I don't want to play them. like even Spyfall, I'm like, I play a couple times, I'm like,
Yeah, he's over.
I'm bored, I'm over this. This is so lame. I'm out of here. But it is super fun. I love watching people play it. And I do love playing it. Like I love outsmarting and kind of like messing with everybody. So fun to win that game when you're the spy. But once I play like 2 times, I'm done. But the rest of the group, the family, are like, again, and literally
just got the hang of it, right?
3 hours go by and they're still playing the same Spyfall game. I'm like, damn it, that's a good value game right there.
Yeah, our daughter loves that game.
Yeah, but again, I'm just like, all right, I'm over it. Let's move on to something a little more complex. But this being 120 minutes to 180.
Yeah, that's not.
And I got to teach that game, and it takes like 40 minutes to teach. You know, it's like, this is not a party game. But if I can teach my aunt who never plays games, or my grandma can play with my nephew or something, you know, and they don't play board games. They like, you know, modern board games. And I can teach them, have them playing and say, let's play again. And within 60 minutes, they're taught, played it, and want to have said play again. That's a party game to me. But probably gateway game is probably the term I should be using for a lot of those games instead of party games.
Yeah.
That's my bad. That's my bad. I will stand corrected. But yes, I'm with Yogi. Anything under 2.5 on complexity on BGG is officially a party game to me. Party!
Somebody is going to comment with a game that's at 2.4.
And I'm not saying that's bad. I want to play Libertalia still. I do want to play it. I'm not saying it's a bad game. Definitely it's not a bad game. I wanted it for years. I wanted it in my collection to fill a role. But then Citadels entered my collection. I thought it was enough. It's the only thing I could find. And eventually Citadels left my collection. I gave it away because I found people were more interested in it than I was. And I just gave it to those people. Here, you have it now. I'll play with you if you ever want to play it, but here, it's yours. And I feel like Libertalia would be the same thing. I would get it. I played a handful of times and be like, okay, it's not for me, but I know a house where this would be played way more. Here you go, guys. Take it. So yeah, that's all. And Tiny says, Good Chain Magnet is a party game. Isn't
that the heavy?
Is that an alternate version to Food Chain Magnet?
That's what I was thinking. Is that not the same?
Is that the good version of it? Just kidding, Tiny. I bet that's a typo. Unless there is a game called that. I could be wrong too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was going to say, isn't that like one of the highest
just trolling.
rated games on BGG?
Yeah, I remember we were in Rochester, New York at a board game store, a best board game store. And I picked up a copy of that game. We were camping. And I go, Mel, I found a game we can play, a light game we can go play when it's raining at the campsite. And I picked this up and I handed it to her. And it was this like,
yeah,
it didn't look that big, but the weight of it, you could tell there's so much cardboard and paper and cards and stuff in there that she was like, whoa, okay. And I'm like, I'm just joking, put that back down. But yeah, that's definitely not a party game.
Yeah, because it doesn't fit the definition of under 2.5.
I think it's about running a Walgreens. Good chain, yeah. Good chain.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man.
Wow.
Yeah, Food Chain Magnet I looked at a couple times because I'm like, I want to get these crazy kind of super complex games like that, but then it's like, I don't know if I'll ever get it, but yeah. It does seem interesting. It's rated high weight, but it's really not that difficult, just a huge market with dependencies. Oh, okay. Yeah. That game is like on my like kind of like bucket list kind of things to play, that Food Chain Magnet, and like that other guy, was the other guy with the big box games with the crazy rules and 1,000 mechanics in them, Vida Lacerda or whatever games. Yeah. Those games are also like, I just got to get one of those and play it at some point, but it's like I don't know, heavy Euros, and I just have other heavy games I'd rather spend my time on. But and there's other channels out there that cover those games too. So it's like, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, most complex games are just like, they just have a huge learning curve. So you got to be willing to spend the days reading rules, looking up FAQs, playing the game once, messing up everything, reading the rules again, playing it again, watching someone else play through it just to see if you understand it, or read again on the forums, find the FAQ, you know? spend some time and you got to live in it. And just that is your game to focus on for a couple weeks with your spare time. And once you play it a bunch and get into it, then it's like, this isn't that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 4.2, 4.5. It's not that bad, just like Mage Knight, you know? Once you play it, it becomes your like lifestyle game and you're living in it. Yeah, it's not that bad. You can explain to somebody, it makes sense to you. But you got to understand, you got to rewind time where you're at that point where like, what did it take you to fully wrap your head around that game and understand it to a point where you're just enjoying the game versus like constantly looking up rules and rewinding your turns because you did something wrong. You know, it's like that whole cost to play the game, that's the complexity. That's what I look at. So when I see something's a 4.5, you know, a Vital Lacerda game or whatever, it's like, do I want to put in that effort for the final play? And I always hear, oh yeah, those games are pretty good. Or yeah, this one is great. Or I kind of like that one. It's like, I don't know if I want to put in the cost to gamble on it. Yeah, I don't know if it would be for me. So I just don't want to do it. But at some point I'll get in my life where I'm like, all right, I'm ready. Let's tackle one of these and we'll see. But yeah, not right now is not that time. I don't really care. But that's just me. That's just me.
Oh, excuse me.
Anyways, I think we're going to get out of here today. We are back again on Monday. It's a holiday for us here. So we are going to play Sword and Sorcery again. We're going to play Quest 8, like we talked about earlier. So you can set a reminder for it. It's already scheduled. You can also find that and our other episodes of Sword and Sorcery down below in the video description. There is a playlist link in there. I appreciate everyone hanging out and chatting. It's fun getting off topic here.
Yeah, it is.
Hopefully anyone watching this later who was just here to watch Sword and Sorcery was like, I'm out.
Yeah, well, we ended, right?
And so yeah, we ended the scenario. We cut it off before. So it's all good. But thank you all for watching. I appreciate all the questions, the chat and stuff. Yeah, sometimes I have my opinions. And yes, they can be wrong. They can be changed. They're based on whatever information I have. Hopefully I didn't offend anybody there too much.
I don't think you said anything offensive.
But yeah, I'm curious to see. I would love to know when I do play Arc Nova, if I ever do play it, I would love for someone to remind me of this chat. And I want to go back and watch myself and what I say, which is fun sometimes. It happens where I'm like, again, I always use the example of like, I got into the hobby and I was trying to sort through the giant sea of games and understand things. And I went, no game with a wooden cube is going in my collection ever.
I remember that.
No game with wooden little meeples are going in my collection ever. Any game that has those, I don't want to play those. Eventually, I got to the point where I was like, all right, I'll play one, then I'll play two. Now I have a whole shelves full of these games that snuck in because eventually my opinions changed. I got more open-minded and I was able to wade through the sea of games and figure things out a little better. But when I came into the hobby, I had to create some criteria to not get overwhelmed and to make some choices instead of just getting confused. So those are the weird things I used to put in my collection. Also Euro games. I was like, nope, I like games where there's fighting, conflict, and all this. Nope, I ended up liking games that are puzzly, that are like playing solitaire, multiplayer solitaire, solo gaming. I'll never really solo game too much. I don't have the need. I have a wife that plays, a child that plays, I have friends that play. I'll never solo game. Here I am. I play solo games like every week or so. Yeah, it's like a whole bunch of them on the channel. Yeah, it's like I never thought that would happen. So, yeah.
So never say never.
Never say never is, yeah, that's what I would say.
We have a lot of those that we can point to.
Like Yogi, play Kingdom Death Monster, and I say no, but I'll never say never because like things change, opportunities appear, right?
Yep.
You know, if the publisher were to be like, hey, Robin Mel, I love your channel. Do you want us to send you a big box of Kingdom Death Monster to play on the channel? I'm not going to say no to that.
You're putting that out there that these people are going to start trying to make that happen.
And that's fine, but obviously they haven't yet. So it's like they obviously don't maybe do that kind of marketing, or they already have their channels and they're good.
Yeah.
Or maybe they can't even keep the game in stock anyway, so they don't need to market anymore.
Exactly.
That makes sense. But I would definitely try it if that were to happen. And nobody in the chat, send me your copy. I don't need somebody personally sending me their copy. You don't need to do that. But I am not in the point where I want to buy a game, play that game by spending my money and or the money of these people here. I don't want to put any budget from the channel on that game. I'll be honest. But anyways. But yeah, Yogi said, nah, if someone has it, maybe try their copy.
Yeah.
I know Kanji says he'll teach me and play with me on Tabletop Simulator, but I don't want to play it like that. So yeah. He says, who puts together figures in your family? I do.
He does.
I do.
He does all the pre-work and the post-work.
I learned how to do that when I bought Space Hulk and opened the box and was blown away by and had to Google what the hell are these things called, and I found out what sprues were.
And then we had to get the tools to like cut them out.
Yep, I was like, I had to find little clippers, and I was looking up what glue do you use. I was like, where's the glue in the box? Where's the tools to like put these things together? Like, I'm a board gamer. I don't know what this stuff is. Like, I'm not an elf working in Santa's village. Why am I putting my toys together? Like, what is happening?
Yeah.
I'll never forget that experience when I got so crazy, finally got that game to the shelf. I watched reviews, playthroughs, everything, and was like, I want Space Hulk. Finally got a copy of 3rd edition Space Hulk when it came out. I pre-ordered it and everything. Opened it up, was like, I can't play this tonight with Kyle. Kyle's going to come over and play this. Kyle, we can't play tonight. I don't even know what I'm doing with this game. I thought it was a board game. I thought I'd just open it up, put it on the table, and we play. I'll never forget that. Now I'm always like,
Now we peek before.
Yeah, now I'm like, does a game have assembled miniatures? I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that game. But yeah, that game definitely was the first one where I'm like, fool me once. So anyways. All right. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you back here on Monday in our next Sword and Sorcery stream. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye-bye.
Bye.